Checkity check. Thank you, Misty. Pinky Gold Peach. What a great name. Welcome. Let's do this. I want a better song. I want a better song to start things off here. Come on. I want some energy. I love this song. Way to go, Harris Heller, on this one. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Fri-Yay! How are you now? Welcome. Pinky Gold Peach, thank you for coming by. Working, just wanted to pop in and say... It jumped on me right as I was reading. Happy beat it. Thank you, Pinky. Thank you for coming by. Matthew's Ranch in the house. Tier 1 sub, 65 months. There's Boba James. There's Nadu6. There's Pedro. There's Misty. Over on YouTube, we got Z Mizink with a happy birthday. Thank you, Z Mizink. We got Liz over there as well. And if you're on Twitter, you know, I love Twitter, but live streaming, I don't see the comments very often. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. I was way too zoomed in. Misty with the happy birthday. Thank you, Misty. Tomorrow is the official day. I will be hopefully celebrating with my family, with my wife and my stepdaughter and my brother-in-law and his sister. Let's see. Hold on. It tells me where I need to go. Pixel Chat. I'm supposed to go watch the Kraken play, which is always fun. Boba James with a shout out. Happy birthday, Sully. Thank you, Boba James. I will, let me get a post-it ready that I can use. Let's do this one. Let's do purple. Matthew's Ranch, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for that sub. Soph says happy birthday to her birthday twin. That's right. Happy birthday to my birthday twin. That's so fun. I can't believe we share that. My brother's best friend from high school also shares our birthday. I got to text him tomorrow. Good kid. I mean, he's almost my age now, but... Zach Bonifer, thank you for the happy birthday emotes. How are you now? Phil, I see Phil on Twitter. Thank you, Phil, for the happy birthday. I would never have seen the comment except for it just showed up on my phone. Not in the chat over there. That's funny. I'm still figuring out this new chat situation. It's got it broken out weird. So I'm sorry if I missed anybody. There's Shep. Hey, Shep. Hey, how are you now? Happy Friday. Too high. HBD, all the best. Thank you. I appreciate you coming by. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I was supposed to have a lot of things done this week for Extra Life and for the stream today and prep for you guys, but I gotta share up front here. I've been kind of worthless the last couple of days. I've got some back issues, and it's not good. It doesn't feel good at all. I'm in pain right now. I'm trying to mask it as best I can. I spent 2 hours at the chiropractor earlier today to see if they could get a handle on it, but I'm a new patient, and so they couldn't do a whole lot for me. So I'm going to stream the best I can as long as I can, but I've fallen behind on my to-do items this week, and man, it's really not good because we got a lot for Extra Life that I put on my back every year, and now I have an injured back, so that's not good. That's not good, but I'll run you guys through it all. Yeah, it was an initial meeting with the chiropractor who's here locally, and they had to do x-rays, and they had to do like all kinds of mobilization tests to see what my range of motion was and stuff. It's right at the base of my back, and it's into my hip and down my leg and all the way into my toes on the right side. Hey, Zach Bonifer with some gifted subs. Thank you, sir. Angus Maximus is on that list. Crypto Gamer, Gal 2060, Sonequin, and ADZB. One of my favorite names to say. I appreciate you guys. I'm only telling you up front, not to get, you know, I'm not trying to get your sympathy, but I want you to know why I'm behind on stuff. I think it's a valid reason. Look at those emotes. I gotta swim out of here. Some valid reasons why I'm behind. I didn't get the NFTs from Tuesday delivered. I don't have the sticker information ready. I don't have the auctions ready to go. Everything that I needed to get done for today, it got put on hold. Last couple of nights, I've barely slept at all, and when I did sleep, it was upright, sitting on the couch next to a pile of pillows, because I can't lay down without it hurting. Misty, I will reach out this week to see what I can get the team to help with. Oh, you also got the 25,000 bits badge. Thank you, Misty. That's awesome. You know, a lot of it I still have to do myself, and it's just going to mean some work between now and then. And I'll figure it out. I'm not going to be doing any whatnots next week. I'm going to be focusing on Extra Life. Angus Maximus with a happy birthday. Sorry to hear about the back. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. If I sit upright and still, mostly still, that helps. I do have some stuff for you guys. I did manage to make it out yesterday, and I met with Jessica of Evil's Toy Lair. She gave me several bags of goodies to give away for Extra Life I want to share with you guys. And, don't know if you saw it, I got in my sample merch of the new Nerds Unite logo for Extra Life. This is the shirt that is currently listed on the store. And I did the... It's a DTF, a transfer to give more vibrant colors, and it came out great. It looks so good. So if anybody was thinking about getting any of the merch for Extra Life, there's the shirt, which I'm wearing in the official navy. It's a comfort colors shirt. Fits really nice. This is not the giant oversized 90s look of some of the other ones that I've gotten. By the way, we're in a level 3 hype train. If we complete that level 3, I'll give everybody 300. Oh, I think it just happened. Official just subscribed for 49 months in a row. Thank you, Official. I appreciate you. Thank you. That just kicked us into level 3, completed level 4. So already you guys are earning 300 Sully bucks. If you're looking for something for the cool weather, here is the sweatshirt that I put up on nerdsunite.online. And it came out real nice too. They're both navy, but this navy is a darker one. I wanted a hoodie for the colder weather, and I mean, these are actually, I think these are 39 bucks. And if you purchase one, $10 goes to Extra Life. I'm not keeping any of the profits off this. This was also with the transfer. It's a very comfy hoodie. Got that really nice inside. Love it. I love the way it came out. And then the final bit is the hat. And from a distance, the hat looks great. I had to recreate the logo in Vector, and I think I nailed it. But as you get closer to that, the Extra Life stitching doesn't really do it justice. It's a little lacking. I'm still going to wear this. This was my sample I got printed, but I'll have to re-upload. I'll have to upload with a new stitching component there for anybody who might want to get a hat. So, for the kids, exactly. So if you guys are thinking about getting merch, the hat is not on the website. The shirt and the sweatshirt are. If you order now, you'll have it in the next few weeks. And $10 of every item ordered will go in the form of a donation that I will make to Extra Life. So if you think about doing that, nerdsunite.online, my website, you go there. And then up at the top, there's an Extra Life button. It's in the far corner over there. Extra Life. And, I'm sorry. Nerds Unite merch. Nerds Unite merch up there at the top. I think you can also get there through Extra Life, but there's the collection. You go in, and you can get the shirt for $29 or the hoodie for $38. Some of the larger sizes, like the 2X, 3X, 4X, might be a few dollars more just because there's more material. But you can order those, and you can choose your colors too. You don't have to get the navy like I got. You can get black or graphite or midnight or chambray or even white. I'm not a white t-shirt guy, but I think some of you may like it. Any sweatshirts without the hood, not currently. I can look and see if, oops, wrong button. I can look and see if we can add something. But I don't have a sample of that one, so you would have to take it on based on their description and stuff. The hoodie comes in black, navy blazer, charcoal heather, vintage black, so it's gray. Team Royal. That one actually looks pretty nice. That high, bright blue. Carbon gray, sky blue. That one's pretty nice too. And then white. For a second, I thought you shared a birthday with Gary. We're 1 day apart, and we're sadly more for me. No, actually, he looks better at his age than I do, but we're the same age too. He just beat me by 1 day. Isn't that crazy? He's been a tad more successful. Just a tad. Yeah, I know. I get that, Misty. I feel it sometimes. No, I totally hear you. I totally hear you. Yeah, isn't that neat, Shep? I thought for a minute, too, when I first saw the announcements that he had, because I think I learned that last year, that he and I were almost the same birthday. Let's see. We completed level 4 Hype Train. Let me add some points for everybody. I think we completed level 3. We didn't complete level 4. Add points. All 300. There we go. We already knew you were weird. Oh, man. Shots fired. I'm trying to adjust this chat. Sorry. Mean but true. As long as we're all laughing and having a good time. Oh, how sweet. I just got a nice text from my father-in-law. Wait, let me respond real quick. I don't want to forget and then not send one. He's such a great guy. I'm really blessed. I got to know my father-in-law before I even met my wife, because I was roommates with Jungle Bry, which is Kelly's brother, and I got to meet my future father-in-law well before dating Kelly. In fact, my father-in-law was at Brian's the night before Kelly and I went on our first date, and he knew about it. He's like, "So you're going on a date with my daughter, huh?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." And he's like, "Well, I'm excited," because we already knew each other, and I guess he approved. Boba says, "Mean. I see weird as a good thing. Means you are less of a sheeple." I agree with that. Random King, thank you for the birthday wishes. How are you now? Not so bad. Good, and you? Not so bad. Yeah, a weird. Well, I guess weird, but a different direction to meeting my wife and getting married than most go through. Any plans for my birthday? So tomorrow I'm celebrating my birthday and sharing it with my daughter-in-law, or my stepdaughter. She is having a aerial performance tomorrow. She hangs from the silks and does flips and all kinds of stuff. She's very talented. And it just so happens that they have their biannual? Do they do 2 a year? I feel like they do 2 a year. Yeah, one in February and one in November event. And of course, it would land on the same day as my birthday. I'm not mad in the least. I'll have more birthdays, hopefully. I've had plenty. She only has a few performances. So we're going to that first, and then afterwards we're jumping in the car and headed down to see the Kraken. I was just trying to remember what the name of the dang. It's the weirdest name of an event center. It's Amazon, but it's Climate Pledge Arena. It's not even named after anything. It's named after a pledge that Amazon made to do good for the environment. It's a stupid name. They could have come up with so much better. Absolutely, Shep. Yeah, I will. I'll try to check them this evening. Unless I need to check them right now. I can check them right now if you need me to look at it right now. I'm sorry I haven't been responsive. This back thing has just really thrown me out of whack, literally, for the last few days, and I have not been able to do so many things I needed to do. No rush? Okay, great. Thank you, Shep. That reminds me, Shep, I was going to make this announcement. Let me, hold on. I guess maybe let me look, just in case this influences that announcement. Wait a minute. I thought I had already. Oh, okay. I'll answer you right now, Shep. I think we keep it a secret for right now. I'd like to do an unveiling on stream. But if you know, and by next Wednesday I don't have the package, then maybe give me a list, because I'd like to know before we kick off the Friday. But that's the surprise for today. I kind of blew it and gave it away last night on my whatnot, but we've been going after a bunch of different companies and asking if they would sponsor our extra light efforts. and getting donations of prizes. And we've got a great list, plus we're adding one more. But here's the list so far. We got $7 a pop. We got Abominable Toys. Boba James has donated a bunch of stuff that I still need to get through and categorize and give you guys a value on, but it's a bunch of NFTs for Twitchy Tides, which is awesome. Butts on Things, Brian Cook. Display Geek, Sean. Evil's Toy Lair, which I'll tell you more about in just a minute. That's Jessica. I don't know if you guys know Evil's Toy Lair, but Jessica's been working with Geeky Peoples and Raul, who've been going to help her at her booth at a bunch of the cons. She's a lovely human being, her and her husband both. I met her yesterday and got some of the stuff. She gave us a lot. And some money for shipping, which is awesome. Funko Photo Lady FPL Customs. She's donated some stuff that I think may actually be in a box downstairs. I may have to go grab it. Fugitive Toys. Funko confirmed with me today that they're sending stuff. I don't know what all it is yet, but we'll have a nice little unboxing when the time comes. Hand Over the Hero. My Pops, Nick and Nessa, are doing their raffles. So they're not sending me anything to give away. They're doing some amazing giveaways on their end, though, through the raffles. So make sure you guys get in on those. Hey, Night Bodega, what's happening? Thank you. Pedro gave us one of those NFT pops that I'm anxious to get in and show you guys and give away. Rocky Moto, Mike Becker sent us the Protos we've already looked at. I'm pointing because they're behind me. They're very cool. We'll have those up for an auction sooner than later. Priscilla Sune, not only did she do a bunch of streaming this year already, but she's also donated some prizes for us to give away during. We showed those the other day. Turtle Beach, I got to connect with them. I feel like I should have had a box by now. They said yes, and I really count on them every year, so I got to reach out again and just make sure they got everything. U2's is sending some stuff. That's the first time to work with them, and the big announcement is V-Friends. We now have V-Friends on board. I'm blown away. Shep, thank you. Shep was the conduit to make that happen. He connected with Gary V and the team, and they said, we're in. We'll give you some stuff. I'm excited to see what it is. What's up, Randy C? How are you? I'm very excited about that because I'm just a big Gary V fan. I have been since the beginning of COVID when I first learned his name and what he does with NFTs and just being a good role model and a public speaker. And he's just got his hands in so many things, but I just value this guy's intelligence and his business acumen. Just a really impressive individual, and he launched V-Friends. Shep works for V-Friends. Really, really cool. So I'm excited to get in some stuff to show off. Cutie Beck says, birthday stream, let's go. Randy C says, I'm good, thanks. Happy birthday, Eve. Mine is in 2 weeks. Hey, look at that. We're almost in sync there. My brother's is a week after mine. Not to the day, but pretty close. About a week after. So we're all right there in the circle of November. I figured out years ago that I'm a Valentine's Day product. I did the math. I was like, oh, why'd I do the math? 9 months after February 14th would be November 14th. That would be today. So if you know anybody with a birthday, you know when they were made. We have a ton of November birthdays in the NU. Yeah, we do, don't we? I mean, there's something that brings us all together, right? And apparently that is it. Wait a minute. I just noticed. Did this now say 414 and that says 414? I swear something said 422 the other day and we were convinced that the donations were out of whack. But now they're both synced up. That's weird. Huh. Anyway, we got some work to do for Extra Life. And again, I'm sorry that I don't have everything done that I promised to have done by today. Normally I'm on this stuff, but I just haven't had... I can't do it. I can't move much. So my husband's dad's birthday is 9 months before he was... What? My husband's dad's birthday is 9 months... Oh, I see. Okay. All right. It's not 9 months before he himself was born. It's 9 months before your husband was born. I thought he was a time traveler. I was like really impressed. The lower one said 422 before. Thank you, Shep. Thank you. I appreciate you. I very much appreciate you. I have a really hard time delegating. Misty and others can confirm. I want and need help, and I've gotten better at asking for it on certain things. But when it comes to like prepping for Extra Life, I'm not good at delegating because in my head, and this is not fair, I shouldn't do this. In my head, if I'm going to ask somebody to do something, I assume there's going to be way too many freaking questions. And no offense to anyone. This is just my brain, the way it works, is instead of me handing something off to somebody and say, you do it, and then I'm going to have to answer so many questions, I could have just done it myself. I'd rather just do it myself. But then it gets me in trouble. So I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do it. But you know, if I know somebody that's a connection to something or can answer questions I can't answer or do something I can't do, I absolutely like to reach out. I'm not good about following up either. There's been some people I've reached out to this year that have not responded or have said, oh yeah, we're in, and I haven't talked to them again. I should be better about that, but I always bite off more than I can chew at this time of year. I showed you guys the hoodie and the hat and the shirt. If you didn't see earlier, I got my sample stuff in. The Nerds Unite shirt for this year, for Extra Life. The hoodie, which is I really love the quality of this hoodie, and the hat are in. I just went with navy on everything because I thought that really snapped. That's embroidered on there. Looks really, really nice. Those are all in, and they look great. So if you were thinking about getting something, I give it my full blessing. The stuff that's on the website, I'm gonna put on the hat. Oh, it's a flex fit and it fits so good. The flex fits are just the premium hat. I don't care what anybody says. They're just a premium hat. They just feel so good on my noggin. I like the way that looks. That came out good. That came out sharp. Had to recreate it in vector format, Illustrator, but I got it done. Back here, I've got the stuff that Jessica, Evil's Toy Lair, sent, and I thought we'd take a look at a few items. First off, she told me about this one. This is actually an artist from Houston that she's working with, helping at Designer Con. Oh, wow. I got to look up the name again she sent me, but look at this plush. And there's more in that bag. Really cool looking plush. And the information, that's a nice cap, no cap. I love it. What did she say on this? Let me look. Her name is Diana Knights, and this line is called Blood Bears. There's a little tag right there you can see for Blood Bears, but this is something she'll have at Designer Con this weekend. And Yoda would beat up that plush. Yeah, there's certain plush you gotta keep away from the doggos, right? Oh, got keychains. They're very cute. That's a nice quality keychain too. And there's one in baby blue. And then a smaller version of the big boy, but in the keychain form. Those are very cool. Those are all from Blood Bears. That's part of what Jessica has donated. I don't know if Jessica bought this and donated it or if that artist donated it, but regardless, we'll give shout outs to the artist. Hold on, Kelly sent me a message. Awesome. Okay. Then we got this whole bag of stuff back here. I'm not going to try to lift it and bring it over just because of the back issues. But we've got some sort of mini backpack or wallet. Oh, an Entertainment Earth exclusive. What is this? I hate to have to open it, but I'm going to have to for photos and stuff. What's up, Mike and Lazarus? Yep, Yoda has some deep trauma. I was forced to lock up my small collection of plushies. Oh, wow. Oh, this might be a Loungefly, like, cross-body bag. Oh, it's Stitch. Look how cool that is. It's like a wooden Stitch. And that is officially Disney Loungefly. That's a cool piece. It's a shame I have to break the seal on it here. And Mike and Lazarus, how you doing? Let me put that back in the bag as best I can. Hopefully a lot of this doesn't need to be open. I know there's a lot of blind box stuff in there. I love it whenever I try to put something back in the bag it came from, and it, no matter what, it's the tape or whatever's going to get caught on it in every way possible, and ways that don't seem like at all physically possible. It's like trying to put an air mattress back in the box. It's not possible. Or the bag it comes. You're home from a doctor's appointment as well, Mike and Lazarus. I was just telling everybody my having some back issues, and I spent a couple hours today at the chiropractor. Not fun. Here is a Gen Z Street. That's a stitch. That's a photo in their card of some sort. Oh, it's Miniso. Wow. Oh, I bet that's a really... Oh, there's on the side that shows you what they can be. Stitch blind box figure. There's Freestyle Secret. You might get that one. That's a cool piece. I haven't looked at this at all, so this is new. Oh, Labubu Lemon Tea. I love that. That's cooler than the little plush ones, I think. Oh, one of the Mickey family. I think this is also this Pop Mart. Got Chip and Dale, Donald and Daisy, Goofy, Pluto, Mickey, Minnie that you could get from those. All this unopened. Oh, that's cool. Baby. What does that say? I can't even read this. Baby 3. It's a blind box, SDCC exclusive. Very cool, like streetwear. Baby 3 street hype. Mock and Lazarus said, oh, happy birthday. Allie said, happy birthday. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. We got Pocket Friends. I think somebody else was telling me about these the other day, how much they like these more than the Labubus, like little babies. Those are blind box. Plush keychain of something I can't read. Smisky? Smisky? That'd make like a cute little on the corner of your monitor buddy. Looks like he's taking a little nap. Actually, I do need to move the bag so I can actually see this. Goodness, there's so many items in here. This is all going to be in the prizes. Unless I see something that may go towards auctions, but I'm thinking all prizes. Lots more boxes in here. This is Naruto. Blind box plushie. Bunch of different options you can get in there. There's an actual Labubu. Another one. Man, those things were all the rage a few months ago. I don't know how popular they are now, but I'm sure somebody would like them. There's another one. Big into energy. I know Macy loves them still. Oh, we got a whole box of blind. Look like a little balloon, happy balloon dog. Oh, those are fun. There's a whole bunch of different ones you can get. Wow, there's a bunch of different options. And then another one of those little Smiskies blind box. And then a bunch of these little babies. Not bunny. Little baby blind boxes. There's a bunch in here. So a lot of fun blind box stuff. I mean, that's really cool. I'll bundle some of these together probably because just for size, it'll make a lot of sense to bundle them. So that right there, I guarantee that's like $300, $400, $500 worth of stuff all in. So very kind. Ship. So we, according to Twitch, I applied for November 21st, that Friday. And they can't give an exact time, but it'll be sometime between noon and 8 Pacific. So I could go live and instantly be on the front page. Worship, 63 months. Thank you, Worship. I think I owe you a response to an email, Worship. I apologize for not getting back. That's one of the many things I'm behind on. I've been having back problems all week. I spent 2 hours at the chiropractor earlier today, and I'm in pain right now a little bit, depending on how I move. So I'm sorry. I'm behind on things. Darth Wacko, happy birthday, old man. Thank you. 13 months subscribed to the channel, 11-month streak. Thank you, Darth Wacko. Are you guys hearing the freaking Tokyo Drift? I'm not. I don't understand why this stuff keeps breaking. It was working. Did you hear it, worship? If y'all heard the music, good, but I don't know why all of a sudden now I'm not hearing it. Yeah, me too. Good, Randy. Yeah, me too, Shep. I'm excited. Consumer Break said he got front page one day and had like 3,000 different people come through his stream. Again, there's a lot I want to have ready for next Friday to entice people to stick around. And one of the things I was really counting on thinking about was taking one of the prizes that we would get from, can't do that, from Turtle Beach and having a donate $2, and that's basically a raffle ticket at the end of the stream. We'll pick a winner because some of the stuff they send is usually worth $150 to $300 depending on which items. And I thought it'd be fun to give that away and to encourage a bunch of people to donate money. And then I was going to have also a mega box game. So a bunch of boxes behind me, many with prizes that are just easy to put in an envelope and ship out to people for 70 cents or whatever a stamp costs these days. 76. I don't even remember where it's at now. It's kind of silly that it's not just make it $1 and then let's stay there for a while. And do that and have a few good prizes mixed in there that are more universal. Oh, really, Mocking Lazarus? So I really hope that's not the issue for me, but we'll find out. They did all the tests and I'll find out more on Monday. Worship gifted some subs. No way. Thank you, Worship, for the generosity. That's amazing. How many? Is that 5? Yeah, for Night Bodega, who was here. Fawny T, Random King 206, Bent _SW Pop Lover, aka Jedi, and Bakavali. I love it. Look at this wall of emotes. I think we talked about this, but yes, that's a great strat. Having a donation bar and prize graphic on screen is amazing. Yes. Now I don't know. I may have to literally just build something right here and we'll move it up the chain. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure it out because people will come in and next Friday and it'll be quick. They'll come in and they'll take a few seconds to make a determination on whether or not they should stay around. I'm definitely gonna have a title that says we're raising money for the kids through Extra Life, etc. And I'm gonna try to get their attention, but they're gonna come in and easily jump out. If they think that there's something in it for them that they could win, they may hang around for more. And to get them to donate $2, I don't know how often we can do that, but I think there's a lot of people in this world that'll go, oh, that's a good cause. I can do $2. And every once in a while, maybe you get somebody that's like, that's a good cause. I can donate $50. And that's the dream, right? Did you see my X post? No, I did not. I got one of the LE Mad Hatters today to do as a giveaway for Extra Life. Hey, that's awesome. Good job, Darth Wacko. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for thinking of the kids. Look at you. Darth Wacko's going to be streaming for us as part of the team. We haven't put out the official schedule, but I think the individuals have done their announcements. But it'll be me from noon to 8 on Friday. This is all Pacific time. Noon to 8 on Friday, followed by Midnight Twin, a veteran. He's really good at this. He may stop at midnight. He may keep going. We don't know. We're going to take the morning hours off because we've tried in the past, and unfortunately it doesn't yield much in the realm of donations. So we're just going to take a breather and then start back up the next morning. Phil, Penn State Phil of the Dorksman will kick it off on Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to 10. Then Funko Photo Lady from 10 to 1. Welsh Dan from 1 to 4. Darth Wacko from 4 to 7. Peter, Universal Ghost, will be from 7 to 10, and I know he's got some Thrill Joy stuff. Worship just gifted a Tier 1 sub to Extra Life for Kids. Let's go! And I see a hi from Extra Life for Kids. Is that my friend Aaron? Hello, welcome. We were just talking about what we're going to be doing for Extra Life. That's awesome. I think I also it's Adam. Hi, Adam. How are you? Thanks for coming by. I told my story this last Tuesday. I got to go to Extra Life Unlocked, and it was such an amazing opportunity. And it got me, not that I ever backed off, but even more reinvigorated to do good for the kids for Extra Life, because I got to talk with people that work at the hospitals. I got to talk to some of the families and the kids. I got to talk to Aaron with Seattle Extra Life, and they're just so many wonderful people. And I got so emotional that whole weekend because there were so many stories where I'm like, man, This is just doing good for the kids, period. Just so good. So we're doing our bit every year. This is our 6th year as a team. Every year we work our tails off, and we're doing our big Extra Life Marathon starting next Friday. And we've got Twitch's attention. They're giving us front page for several hours on Friday. So it's going to be a good opportunity to get in front of a lot of people and share what Extra Life is about and hopefully entice them to make a donation. But, maybe we also inspire some people just to do their own fundraising, either this year or maybe next year. They're like, I saw what that guy did last year. That was cool. Let's be a part of that. And then maybe they're at a con and they see the Extra Life booth, or they just go online and they research it and they do their thing. So hopefully we inspire as well as raise some money. That would be great. I was just running through our schedule for next weekend. Saturday, I'll just start over on that. Saturday, the morning, Phil from 7 to 10, Funko Photo Lady from 10 to 1. These are all Pacific time. Welsh Stan from 1 to 4, Darth Wacko from 4 to 7, our friend Universal Ghost from 7 to 10, and then Takuma Studios, Brian, will be going from 10 to 1. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different streamers doing a 3-hour block. On Saturday. They're just going to hand off from one to the next and go all day. Now, you don't have to memorize who's streaming when or where to go. We've made that simple. There is a link, and I believe, let me see if I have it under this. If not, I will get it for you guys. No, I don't have it there. We have a team page. Actually, if you go down below my name here on Twitch, you can see the link that says, here's Sully, and he's on Team Nerd Unite for Extra Life, and it takes you here. I'll show this on the center. Takes you to this page. We'll get a bit of an Inception vibe going here in just a minute. This is our team page. So all the team members that are on the team are listed here, and if they're live, their name, it will show a number next to of how many people are watching, and the largest one will be at the top. So at any given point, you can just go to that page and catch who's on for the team. You don't have to memorize. Then if you want to, you can click on the name and go to that person's individual page and watch their stream there. It's counting the views, it'll count the donations, all that the same. But that is what I just dropped in the chat there is basically what you need to bookmark to be a part of the whole weekend. Anytime you're, let me fire up the computer, I got to get over there. You jump at that link and you can see who's live. Oh, I forgot, I missed a couple. That's all right. Go to that link, find out who's live. What'd Misty say? I'm the unofficial non-streamer part of Nerd Unite fundraising for my 3rd year. Yeah, Misty's amazing. She's been my mod for many years now, and a good friend for many years. And she doesn't stream herself, but she helps the rest of us. So she's part of our team. Flantality, happy birthday, Sully. Best wishes from Germany. Hey, thank you. Hope you're doing well, Flantality. It's been a while. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Mark your calendars, Flantality, and if you would, spread the word via your channels. Next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, November 21st, 22nd, 23rd, our team, Nerd Unite. You can see the whole deal here all around. I got the graphics. We're doing our Extra Life fundraising. This is our 6th year, and all the money raised, because Extra Life is part of Children's Miracle Network hospitals. All the money raised goes to Children's Miracle Network to help kids and their families with hospital stays, medical procedures, medicine, research, and as I've recently learned, in a lot of their hospitals, some of them in every room they have a gaming system for the kid that is in the hospital. Some have gaming systems they can lend out to the kids. Some have production studios within their hospital that they make content for the kids that they can see in their room via CCTV. They have like gaming competitions, all kinds of fun stuff for the kids because, even as an adult, it's hard to be in the hospital. Can you imagine as a kid having to be in the hospital for an extended period of time? And it's a shame that, not every kid has a game system, has a portable game system, has it to take with them. Not every kid has something to engage them and keep them busy and keep their mind off what's going on. That's part of what Extra Life does to help Children's Miracle Network hospitals provide that for the kids. And it's so amazing. I got to talk to a few of the guys who do the tech and set up the games and stuff. And I was like, that's something I would enjoy doing. But anyway, we're going to be raising that money next Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So make sure you mark your calendar. It all kicks off Friday at 12 Pacific, noon Pacific. Are we doing auctions again? Yes. I was hoping to have them up and running today, Shep, to at least get started. I only have a few of the auction items in so far. I'll be adding more next week and even during our Extra Life weekend. But we'll at least have, at this point, 5 or 6 auction items. I'm thinking when all's said and done, no, I know for sure we've got 3 more coming that'll be auction items. So we're going to be looking at it, at least 10, if not 15 or 20 auction items. I because of my back issues, I couldn't get anything done the last 2 days, so I didn't get them set up. But I'll work on it on the beginning of next week. Hopefully I'm feeling better then and I can get focused on it, and I'll get them up as soon as I can. Randy, they're in a box on the stairs. In fact, I may go grab them in just a minute so we can open them here on stream. I finally got over and got the package, so thank you. I have a package that I don't understand. Hold on. Not from you, Randy. Let me read this without doxing myself here. I'm puzzled. I've been talking to Funko, and they're sending me some stuff. But earlier today, they sent me a tracking link for the stuff they're sending. And now I get this box in that says it's from somebody at Funko HQ2. So I don't know what it is. I'm going to open it and find out. This might be related to the Stranger Things. Let's see. To the Pop Yourself. Which could be fun. If you guys missed it the last couple of nights, I had some really successful whatnots. I sold the majority of my Stranger Things pops and VYNL and other stuff. It is. And they gave me 6 codes to give away for Stranger Things. So the people that came by that won, Walking Miracle was one of them, got the ability, they got a code, and they could go on to Funko.com and do their own Stranger Things Pop Yourself. They came with the pop, accessories, and free shipping to get sent to them. I did the math. It's like near $500 worth of free stuff that Funko gave us. So that was pretty amazing. I just asked, and they said, okay. They sent me, it's not, the green bubble wrap is no more at Funko. They sent me this fun box, though. It's got the Funko logo on the side, and I haven't looked at it yet. I'm not going to look inside, but look at the top. And there's a bag. There's an accessory. Like, you guys and I are going to see it at the same time. I'm going to show it on screen. I think they did a Pop Yourself of me. I'll have to do a little unboxing of this, but... There's the beard. Oh, they got the red shirt. Got the cap on. He's holding the book in one hand. And then what's that in the other hand? Some sort of sign? I can't make that out in the other hand. What's in the left hand? Maybe I'll take it out of the box. We'll take a look. But I love that the name is now printed. It's not printed directly on, but the sticker looks even better than the first one I got. It looks like the name is legit printed directly on the box. Got the Pop Yourself, got the Stranger Things logo, special edition. Pop Yourself, Stranger Things. Box is minty. Good job. Let's open it and take a closer look at the actual figure. Where's my handy dandy opener? That's so kind of them. They had offered, hey, if you want to come to HQ, you could do it. And I was like, I can't make it over there today. I got so much going on. And they said they might consider doing one. I didn't realize they had moved forward with it. That's so kind of them. Oh, that white cap is clean. I love a good white hat. It's so hard to keep them clean. Got the clean white hat. Got the jeans. That's definitely me. Got the red shirt, or is that a hoodie? It's a hoodie, a red hoodie. That's definitely something I've had in the past. I don't have one right now, I don't think. Got the book in one hand that says, I can't read that. Can you guys read that? What's that say? There's like 100 different things I think it might say. Does it say Hellfire Club? It's written in a weird font. Huh, that's really cool. And then in the other hand, there's another accessory. I'll take it out so I can read it. Oh, applause. It's a little clapboard. That's really cool. So I got to pop yourself. I love it. That's so cool. I'll have to send a thank you to Funko. It's a spiral notebook? Oh, I see it now. It's just that, okay, I said it was a clapboard because of this thing on the side, but that's just so it'll stay in his hand. I see. Yeah, I see it now. There's the little lines to make it a spiral notebook. I got you. I thought maybe it was something from the show, from this next season that I didn't know what it meant yet. I'm in the Pop Yourself app right now looking, says Randy C. And then this massive bag with something in the corner. I think it's from when Max and Lucas were talking together via drone. Oh, yeah, Shep, that makes sense. Good call. Good call. All right, I haven't looked to see what it is yet, but it feels like maybe a little buddy. Oh, it's a different body. I was totally wrong. Oh, I can swap the parts. How cool. And he's holding... Man, my vision. Let go of it. I remember this. They had the little board. They were tallying. You rule, you suck. But it's the Hellfire Club t-shirt body. So if I want to, I can re-pop myself. That's really neat. That I didn't only get accessories, I got a whole extra midsection. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There I am with my Hellfire shirt on. That's dope. I gotta put the accessories in now. That's so cool. I gotta make a video. I don't know when the heck I'm gonna do that, but I'll find a way. Yeah, so now he's holding a little board. Can't get it to hold it in a way where it's easy to read, but he's holding a little board with the "You rule, you suck." That's so amazing. Let's see. Darth Wacko says, get you some readers, man. I gave up and got some, and they're not so bad. Wear them all the time for reading up close. I have some. They're here on the desk. I'm not putting them on while I'm on stream. But the main reason I don't like them is because if I got to take them off after having them on for a couple of minutes. My whole world is just a mess for a second. I have contacts in to help me see far away, but then having to put glasses back on to then also see up close. If I don't have my contacts in up close, my vision is perfect, like all the way up, right in front of my eyes. I'm not wearing freaking readers. I'll do it off stream every once in a while out of necessity, but I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Don't go anywhere without them. Randy, I'll have to give in at some point, but it ain't gonna be anytime soon. Yavies, thank you for the birthday wishes. Gracias. Appreciate you. Yeah, that was so kind of Funko. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Funko. In case anyone's watching, that's amazing. Can I put this body in here with this? Let me bury this body real quick. Oh, I could put it in back here so I can keep it all together. Yeah, I got to do a video on that then. That's super cool. Speaking of videos, I last night on my whatnot, Top Pop stopped by, and I saw a couple days ago, one of the only things I did do while laying around here in pain was I watched Top Pop's most recent video, and it's titled something like I Talked to Funko. And he did a very good breakdown of what that tweet was. I talked about this the other day from that company Dexerto or Individual or whatever the heck that was that posted the clickbait about where Funko's not doing as well as hoped financially. I'm going to word it the best way I can. Hey, Takuma in the house. I was just mentioning your name again a minute ago. Takuma, welcome. Regime, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you, Takuma. And 100 bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Here, I'm trying to find the video to show you guys. There. Oh, you see it already. Okay. Where is it? For you videos. There it is. It's called So I Talked to Funko. It's got 54,000 views. His other videos around it that came out around the same time, 20, 10, 16, 21. So clearly there's a real focus on this. I'm not going to play the whole video for you now. I will drop the link in. I would recommend you guys give it a view. If you're at all interested in what's going on with Funko. I'm not going to recap the whole thing. But what I applaud Tristan for doing this, because he reached out to Funko, he reached out to an accountant to help explain some things, and then he broke it down and talked about it in the video. Now, there very clearly is some wording that Funko gave him to say, and that's okay. People act like we're just reading from a script. He's not. There is some items in there they needed to be read exactly as presented, so that he is relaying the right information. People don't like that. They don't like corporate speak. They want to hear it off the cuff. The problem is with that, people ad lib, and that's where it all goes wrong. And if you read in the comments, I don't recommend it, but the comments are full of a whole bunch of people who apparently have MBAs, who have told Tristan why he's wrong and shouldn't be talking about it, and why he should have said something else, and why he's just a corporate puppet, and blah, 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 blah. And that is not true. I appreciate that he took on something that serious and tried to share the information, because he and myself and Wasatch and Sidekick and Skittles Rampage, and you could name a bunch more, that are out here making content around Funko and other collectibles companies. We like those companies. That's why we got into it in the first place. We are collectors, we are fans, and we want to see these things succeed. We don't tear them down regularly. We don't constantly point out their flaws. There are some who do so. We're out here preaching about what we love, and part of that is defending it and breaking it down into everyday speak so we all understand. He's being harassed because he did that, and it's unfortunate. But if you have a moment and you can give it a watch, and if you like it, give it a thumbs up. I don't recommend jumping into the comments, and certainly don't get into any fights with anybody. It's not worth it. I have a bunch of thoughts I would love to share with those people, and I'm not going to do it. They don't deserve it. What they deserve is they take a moment and think about it and actually listen, actually learn. The long and short of it is that Funko might have not done so well over the last year or two, but things are changing. They're going in the right direction, hopefully under the leadership of the new CEO, Josh Simon, who's making changes. Do we agree with all the changes? Probably not. I would love NFTs to still be around. But there are changes that are going to make the company hopefully more profitable and here for many, many years to come. I heard people use the word bankrupt. That was never once brought up. Nobody said bankrupt, but people apparently think that tweet from Dick Serto means that Funko's going bankrupt. That was never mentioned. That word was never used. So here we go. The headlines, the clickbait just become the narrative that Funko and nobody else can control. Takuma, we love some Funko. People forget the era of the fanatic. Funko has one of the most in-depth fandoms I've come across in my time on this earth. Yeah, I agree with that. No, Randy, we still don't have a definitive answer on the future, but we've also not received any updates. Sans, we did get one tweet that said, we've seen your questions, and you should know that definitely you're going to get all the pops that were promised, all the legendaries, the grails, the royalties, the ultras, all that is going to be delivered, and more information coming. My gut tells me they're going to finish out all the deliveries and then officially announce that it's over. If they officially announced it was over now, I just thought about this the other day, there's a chance that people would just go right back to the same questions. Did I get my pops? Blah, 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 blah. Because they don't listen or read to all the details. They just make assumptions. I think Funko has laid out probably a strategy to exit from it completely, and that probably starts with get all the pops delivered that are promised. Well, actually, go through all the snapshots, close all that out. Get all the pops delivered, close all that out. Then make the official statements about it closing down and maybe what the future is of the website and things like that. It doesn't mean your NFTs get deleted. It doesn't mean your pops get deleted from your collection. It doesn't mean that you can't continue to collect and trade all the not the physical pops and the NFTs. There could still be a very rich future in the NFTs. I use this as an example all the time. The Topps NFTs that were made 5 or 6 years ago on the Wax blockchain are still some of the highest selling on the secondary market, highest traded NFTs out there. And they haven't made a new NFT in over 5 years. Funko NFTs could be the same. It's all about supply and demand. Still, same thing I've been saying all along. Will the demand be there? Maybe. Will the supply be there? Well, there will be no new supply, and the supply will be forever dwindling as people burn or lose accounts or whatever. But it still could be a thing for years to come. Nadu said maybe they're waiting till GTA 6 to be released to say drop is done. Well, when we're all dead and gone, then maybe they'll talk about it. Takuma, the drop exclusives are the ones I'm curious how they are going to allow them to be moved. They don't necessarily have to do that. They could very well just keep the website up and running. I don't know what the cost on that is, but I don't think it's enough to break their bank. And as long as things are trading on that secondary market, buying and selling, they do get a percentage of that. So maybe that's enough to keep the proverbial lights on, to keep the servers up and running. But remember that the NFTs that are on drop actually exist on the Wax blockchain. They're merely shown through drop. Now the exclusives, there's a real chance they could at some point go, we can't keep drop open anymore. We're going to shut down that website. Here's the exit strategy. And yeah, you might lose your NFTs. That would suck. That would really suck. What I'm hoping is they'll just go, you can move them to Wax. Wax is still there. You can do what you want there. But they're going to have to probably get some sort of permission, or maybe even just do it and pay the consequence. I don't know. We don't have answers. It's all speculation. I don't want to spread rumors. But we would still, even if that happened, we would still have a lot of our NFTs over on Wax. But I know that means losing Harry Potter and Star Wars and Mickey and Friends and Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and there's a handful of others, and that would be a real shame. I don't want to lose them. Especially if I have 17,000 NFTs. Funko NFTs. I certainly don't want to lose them. But like I said, I'm passionate about something. I love it. I've collected it for years, and I'm not here to tear it down. I'm here to talk about it, share about it, and hopefully get people interested and keep it alive for years to come. And the USDC Polygon Network ones could be transferred to any market that uses those chains. Yeah, I think. Your opinion, do I need to go take a screenshot of all redeemables for the NFT? No, I don't think so. Would it hurt? Nah, it's not going to take that long. But I just don't. They still have a staff on hand, albeit a minimal number of people now, to facilitate. And I haven't thought for 1 second, literally, I'm not saying this is no corporate speak, this is right off the cuff, I'm not reading anything. I literally have not given it 1 second of thought that they may not deliver the grails, the legendaries, the ultras, the royalties, all that. I have not for 1 second thought that was even an option. They simply do not want to deal with the backlash that would come from that. They've already sold the packs. They made their money. They can have them produced. That was already all in the agenda, and they're executing on that. Not for a second did I think that would be a problem. If you migrate all your NFTs back to Wax, think you would then have to increase your your RAM, maybe your CPU as well, but your RAM for sure. Yeah. And for me, that's fine. I'll pay what I have to pay to keep them. If I have to make decisions, I would keep the more rare ones and let some commons go, but I have no idea how much RAM I would have to put in play to house 17,000 more NFTs. It might be a few bucks. I got a royalty pop just a week or two ago, so no worries, says Misty. Finest, yes, they went out today. Yeah, absolutely. You had one pop that went out yesterday, and you had two that went out today. Yeah, even though my back was killing me and I was having a hard time getting anything done today, I did handle all the shipments from my whatnots, because I get measured on how quickly I send them out and the condition that they arrive in to people who purchase. And I want to keep those numbers as high as possible so people will buy in the future. Absolutely, Pedro. Now, look, I'm not the definitive answer. I could be wrong, but my gut tells me there's nothing to worry about there. Oh, well, we can still make that happen too. Finest, send me a message on Twitter, and we can talk. It's fine. It's a few bucks in shipping. It's no big deal. Yeah, I love Whatnot. Don't get me wrong. The platform's fantastic, but they are very restrictive on the shipping, i.e. if you sell something, you can't go ship it via your own methods. It's all done through their platform. You have to use their label. You have to ship it. You can't go over the weight. You can't. You can unbundle and rebundle things if necessary, but sometimes it ends up costing the seller a lot more money to do that. So everything that happens, if you purchase anything, if a prize is given away or whatever, in the background, it immediately fires off all the fees for shipping and all that stuff. Use USPS for all orders that I've dealt with Takuma. I don't think they do any UPS or FedEx, no. But like when you put in Takuma's getting on to whatnot, he has to build a profile for, say, a single pop and a profile for a larger item that would contain a bigger box. But like for a single pop, he can set and say, hey, maximum number of pops I'll fit in one box is 4. So if somebody buys 4 separate items and they're all pops, those can be combined in shipping and save that person a lot of money. They buy a 5th pop, it's going to start a whole new box, a whole new shipment. And you have to stay within the confines of exactly what was done, or else you can risk getting in trouble with whatnot and the customer. It's a little constrictive. Like when I did my first giveaways, I ended up spending $6 or $7 in shipping for each giveaway when it was a sticker, until I finally figured out how to set that up so I was only paying for a stamp. There's a few things like that that I think could be a little better, but I learned, and now it's not a big deal. Takuma, I can help you with that. If you ever want to give away something that fits in an envelope, I can walk you through it. It's pretty easy. Yeah, finest, you just send me a message. I'm happy to work with you to make whatever happen. We can take the shipping cost out of the purchase price or something. I've seen some of these shows have some pretty crafty ways doing $10 walls and stuff. Yeah, I did one whole stream one day that was a wheel where you could buy a slot on the wheel. I had a bunch of sodas set up, then the wheel spins and you get whatever it lands on. And halfway through it, I was doing great, and then gave away in like back-to-back spins, gave away the most expensive ones, and then nobody wanted to buy a slot anymore. So some of the games are fun, but they can kind of backfire on you. Absolutely, Brian. I want to see you be successful there, man. It's crazy shipping charges cheaper. You can get some shipping charges less expensive, but it also, if somebody buys multiple pops, can end up saving quite a bit of money. Like I can take 2 or 3 pops, I think 2, and put them in a box and ship them via USPS way cheaper. Well, not way cheaper, somewhat cheaper. You pay $7 or $8 for the first one. Guess what? That's about what shipping costs right now on Pirate Ship, where you're getting a significant discount. It's about the same. So what they're offering for shipping is honestly pretty good. You may be able to beat it, but in most cases you wouldn't beat it by much. They've negotiated a good deal with USPS on the cost. Where it benefits the seller and the buyer is when the number of pops in the box is like 3 or 4 and actually exceeds the weight of what is on the label. It would cost me $20 to ship it. It costs the buyer $12 to get 4 pops shipped. So it actually works to your advantage sometimes. I've not yet got my hand slapped by whatnot, but I think in time it might happen because I've gone over the weight a few times. All right. Well, I need to go get that box, Randy, that we were talking about. I showed you guys the Extra Life stuff. I gave you my spiel on why I'm not caught up and everything's late, and I apologize, but man, it's been a rough couple days. I've not had to deal with anything like this in a while, where you're just in pain all the time. I just couldn't sleep. I'm sitting up trying to sleep, and I got maybe 3 hours 2 nights ago, and maybe 3 or 4 last night, maybe a little more last night. That was off and on throughout the night. That's not quality sleep. I'm hoping tonight's better, because they did a red light therapy and I was on an inversion board. I'm hoping all that helps. We'll see, but I'm feeling it right now. Darth Wacko, it's not a bad idea. I think there might be some around here. That's actually a pretty good idea. Good thinking. All right. Got to head out, says Takuma. Got to get my OBS ready for my show later. Have a good birthdays. What time you starting tonight, Takuma? Brian, like I was saying, guys, Takuma's going to be on Whatnot later today. And if you guys could, Takuma, I don't know if you can drop links here in 1 hour. Oh, man. shoot me your link on a Twitter DM, would you, Takuma, for your show? I want to make sure I'm following. I think I'm already following you, but I'll show everybody. We'll look at it. See if we can. We'll see if we can help you out. We'll see if it's something we can give you feedback on or whatever's going on. But if you'll shoot me that, I'll take a look. I've got my DMs open over here. There you go. Yeah, if anybody in our community is willing to help out Takuma and share that with friends and stuff, please do. It doesn't hurt to send a link to somebody to go, hey, my buddy's selling some stuff. Maybe you're interested. And then maybe they go check it out and they buy something, right? Doesn't hurt you. Let's see. Oh, Misty, thank you for that message. That's funny. Yeah, I gotta look at that as a possibility. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't gotten that delivered either. I feel bad that's not been delivered, that free NFT, but the art's done. I simply have to mint it and send it, which hopefully I can get done this weekend. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, stream elements. My mind is kind of right now. That's the official take. Dashboard, please. It is lower back, Chucky. Ice mine for 10 to 15 minutes at a time makes the blood move away from that area, relieves some of the swelling and pain. Let's see. When I went in, they did that red light therapy and said no heat or cold for 4 hours. That was at 10 something. Almost, let's call it 11. So I think I could do it here. Like maybe when I go down to grab the box, I'll grab the ice pack and put it on there. Monster Pete, as soon as he sends it, I'll drop it in the chat. Let's see. Here it is. Here's the link for anybody that wants to support our buddy Takuma. And I'm going to bring it up here. We'll look at it together. Ooh, Star Wars. Misty. Star Wars. What are we doing? Chatbot, chat comments, free NFT. Okay. Turn that off. And then timers. Okay, thank you for letting me know. That's off now. Def don't want heat. Heat makes the blood come to an area. Good to know. I did use heat one day on a massaging pad thing I have that you lean against for your back. And yeah, that didn't help. So cold it is. Yeah, on Whatnot, Takuma is Brian Cannon. We're looking at his Whatnot right now. Now, if you guys, I don't know if you know this, because I don't think I spent time on it talking about it on my channel, but when somebody's doing Whatnot, if you go in and you take a look at the item, and it's something you want, like let's say this is, this Jabba the Hutt is something you want. Once he's got it in the system with a photo, you can do what's called a pre-bid on it. Some people take advantage of this. So how would I do that here? Oh, pre-bid in the app. Oh, you can't do it on... They got a lot of things you can't do on desktop, which I find interesting. But I can put in a pre-bid for this. He should have... yeah, it says right there, $45 is the amount that he's asking, the starting bid, right? So I could go put in a pre-bid for $46, and it's going to definitely bid the $45. If somebody else comes in and bids above that, if they go to 46, I can't beat them because I said the max was 46. I could put in a max of like 60 or 70, and it will continue to bid up only if somebody bids higher than the first bid. It'll go up every time until it gets to 60, 61, and then it's not going to bid for me anymore because I said the max was 60. Yeah, like eBay max bids, exactly. So if you ever see my show or anybody else's and there's an item you really want and you think you might miss the show, or you think you might have an internet issue or whatever, you can do a pre-bid on the item and set your max, and then you're going to get it unless somebody outbids your max. Yeah, 32 Auctions has that as well. Yeah, they all have different names for it. But and this is not against Brian. This actually happened on my stream before as well. Brian's done the right thing. He took a picture of the front. That's the easiest. If you want to take pictures of all the sides and post them, it takes a long time. So he's doing exactly what I do and what I think is the best move. Now, if you put in a pre-bid on something and then on his show, he shows in the back is damaged, you're still committed to that bid. So make sure you read. He put condition mint. He said this is the Star Wars blue box small font, soft protector included, which is important. People think those protectors must cost $30 because they're willing to bid anything up if it says it comes with a protector. You can get them for $1.20. It's not really worth all the extra, but some people love that. Yeah, if he says mint and then the pre-bid goes in, but then it turns out to be damaged, Brian would never do that to us on purpose. I would never do that to anybody on purpose, but just be aware that once you bid, you're committed. Randy, see, that's fair feedback. He said, I'd prefer if he takes it out of the protector for the picks. So that may be a good piece of feedback for you in the future, Brian. I would not unbox them if I were you, Brian. People get bent out of shape if they think the box has ever been opened. Once it's touched the air, they freak out. So I personally would not unbox them. You could take them out of the protector, but still in the box, but I wouldn't unbox them. People lose their damn noodles over that. Like they think, oh, it's ruined forever. You would not believe when I worked at Funko. Okay, good. When I worked at Funko, we would do unboxings, and I swear to you, like every once in a while, somebody would message and go, what do you do with the pops after you use them in the unboxings? Like, what do you mean, what do we do? Like, they're either our samples or they're retail, put them back on the shelf. And they're like, oh, gas, clutch the pearls. You mean they've touched the air and you're going to sell them like a regular product? Yeah, because that's what they are. They're fine. As long as we didn't damage the box during opening, there is nothing wrong with taking it out of the box and putting it back in. People lose their minds over it, though. They literally thought we were trashing them by showing them on an unboxing video and then giving them away as a prize or whatever. There was one con where I was taking photos. I was at the booth, and I would take something right off the shelf and open it and take a photo and put it back, and one of my coworkers came over, and he's like, oh, don't. People see that, and they think they're going to get an unopened one? Like, the boxes are easy to open and seal. I take good care of them. I'm going to continue to do this because there's nothing wrong with it. And he's like, no, please don't. Go in the back and open it or something. I'm like, whatever. I had that argument with so many people that, oh my God, you take them out? Yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine. You're not doing anything wrong. Calm down. Maybe somebody here is having a freak out right now over that. I'm sorry if it bothers you that much, but. Chucky. Well, pops aren't manufactured inside the box. I mean, can you prove otherwise? Do you have any assembly video for me to see? I don't think you do. Rabbit Larry with a red. Thank you, Rabbit Larry. How are you now? Good and you, not so bad. Like it's a can of Pepsi that you opened and trying to sell as new/full. Exactly. Oh, God, Chucky, stop. Stop it. Jungle Banano with a happy birthday. Thank you, Jungle Banano. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Let me take this moment. I know we had a couple new people come in. Rabbit Larry, Jungle Banano. Not new, but first time today. Our team, Nerds Unite, hosting our big Extra Life weekend next Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, here on Twitch. We have got 17 companies who have donated prizes. I'll run down real quick because I spend too much time talking when I read this normally. Just to give you an idea of some of the caliber of giveaway items that we've got. We've got $7 a pop, Abominable Toys, Butts on Things, Display Geek, Evil's Toy Lair, Fugitive Toys, Funko. Funko themselves are sending prizes. Hand Over the Hero, My Pops, Monster Pete sent us an NFT pop, Rocky Moto sent us protos, some amazing protos to get to. We're gonna do auctions with those. Sune, Turtle Beach, V Friends is on board as of today, and YouTube's. So if any of those companies sound good to you, what we're doing, like we've done in the last 5 years, is you come by the stream anytime next weekend, hang out with us. You can donate in my stream. You can donate in any of the other streams that are part of our team. And if you get to as little as $10 total, $10 total donated, you were eligible to win prizes. We've got all kinds of stuff we're going to be giving away. I guarantee that value on everything that's been sent is going to be over $2,000 at least. At least. Wouldn't surprise me if it's closer to 4 or 5. And we're going to be giving all that away. You'll be eligible to win a prize. if you donate a little as $10 in total. We're also going to be hosting an NFT rally all weekend. So if you come by my streams, the first one next Friday, and then we've got Midnight Twin after that, and then on Saturday we got a bunch of streamers, and Sunday a bunch of streamers. Each one's going to have a different NFT you can get by donating to Extra Life on their link during their window of time. If you get all of those NFTs, this is what makes it a rally, you'll then get a bonus NFT and a physical magnet that we're going to ship to you to denote that you were part of the NFT rally and you completed it. We did this last year with that little guy there. If you completed the NFT rally, you got a magnet. We had 71 people complete the rally. So I numbered these to 71. So you actually get an exclusive limited edition magnet. It's going to be bigger than that this year. To denote that you finished the rally. I think it's going to be really fun. So, hey, thank you, Rabbit Larry. I'm trying. I leverage my connections throughout the industry to get us some good stuff to entice people to donate. You know, I mean, I can't donate thousands of dollars, but I can donate my time and my connections to bring in the right prizes that can move the needle. And that's what I work to do every November. And I think this might be our best year yet as far as the breadth of companies and the quality of the companies that are on board. Like, I mean, honestly, really, to have Funko, Rocky Moto, Fugitive Toys, like those are in the Funko universe are already such big names. It's amazing. And then Display Geek, $7 a pop. Like they're right there in that caliber too. It's really cool. I don't want to take away from anybody that's on that list. Everybody's amazing. But when you think about all the Funko collectors that we know, that's some royalty right there. That's some really good stuff. Pro tip to Randy, you will have the whole weekend to donate for each NFT. No worries if you miss one or two streamers. Yeah, I guess that's true. As long as you donate to their link and the right amount, yes, that's fine. That's right. I was trying to think through all the rules we set last year. When I look at the graphics I created, I'll know better. I'll remember better. Because we did work out the logistics on that last year. There will not, the first stream. So, Bubba James, the donation amount for each streamer will be slightly different so that we can designate which NFT you're getting. So, like if you're in my stream, it'll be $1.55 because 5 is my number. If you're in Karma's, it'll be $1.28 because 28 is her number. I got to get with everybody else and see what their numbers are. But there might be one that's $1.32. There might be one that's $1.14. There might be one that's $1.27. So long as they aren't duplicated. So in total, to do how many streamers did I say it was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total streamers. Let's say the average is $1.25. No, let's say $1.50. That'd be fair. That's 9, another 4. So for $13.50, that would be your total to donate across all the streams. By the way, that now makes you eligible. You've gone over $10. That makes you eligible to win all from the low tier of prizes, of which we'll have at least 30, 40 prizes. And you get all the NFTs, and you get the bonus NFT, and you get the magnet. You want 33 Darth Wacko? Okay. Let's see. I do need to build that out. Where would I put that column? I'll just add a new column here. And I'll put that Darth Wacko 133. The only ones I know for sure, mine, Karma's is 128. Mine's 155. I can look back at Peter Korn's from last year. I don't remember what his was. I think his might be 13. Oh, thank you, Bubba James. You know me. You would have 20 if you were doing an NFT. Misty says I'll do $1.20. Oh, so Misty makes it 10. We got to figure that out, Misty. I don't remember how we handled it last year. Maybe you just put out a tweet and we talked about it. Let me add a line in for yours. So we'll have 10 people. 10 people. Insert a row above. And we'll put Misty. And what was it, 121? Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Can I just donate one single amount one time and get all the NFTs in the magnet? No. The idea behind this is to get you to go to all the streams. And that's part of the reason why it's a rally versus a one-time donation. While that would be easier, it takes away from the idea of getting you to all the streams. I totally understand why you'd be like, well, let's just make it simple for the kids, right? I mean, you can still donate in a ton of different ways, but if you want to do the NFT rally, you do have to go through all of them. Now, you could make a buddy and say, hey, buddy, I'm going to give you $15. You can keep the change. You go buy them all for me at all the streams and then send them to me. Maybe somebody will do that for you. You can buy multiple. You don't have to get just one. You could complete 2 sets or 3 sets if you want. Plus, it gets every participant some donations. Exactly. Yeah, by doing this, we now get Darth Wacko. If we get 70 people to come by his stream and donate $1.33, 70 and another, 21? So 91, 92 bucks are getting donated to his stream, which he may not have gotten otherwise. So yeah, there's another benefit for him. And we're not doing any streams in the middle of the night. From 1 a.m. till 7 a.m. there will be from midnight to 7 a.m. no one's streaming. So we're not expecting you to get up in the middle of the night, depending on where you're at. We're not expecting you to get up in the middle of the night and donate. That was tricky a couple years ago when we did that. I think you can do it, Darth Wacko. Remember, you've got tools as a streamer on this team outside of just your stream time. From the Extra Life website, you can go and you can import your email list of your friends and family and whatever. You can send them an email from the system that says what you're doing, because I guarantee you got some loved ones in your life who are not going to go to Twitch. Not their thing, but they're proud of you and what you're doing, and they'd be willing to donate $5, $10, $50, $100. So by sending them a link from Extra Life, you can say, hey, would you donate and help me out? And I guarantee you'll get a couple donations from your friends and family. You could do something off the stream to raise money. Maybe you own a store that sells a product. There are probably rules around that say you can't do any kind of giveaways, but you could, talking to a nice customer, you go, I'm doing this thing. You could pop in and you could help. Or maybe you got a business connection, and you could go, hey, we're doing a thing. Would you be willing to donate to the thing to help out? Maybe your business connection would make a little donation. Just some things to think about. You could do a bake sale. You could do, I was trying to tell Matthew's Ranch, he's got connections to get bowling gear. He could do a bowling ball raffle giveaway. People buy a raffle ticket for $5. They could maybe win a bowling ball. Stuff like that. Think outside the box if you can to get that money raised. Well, no, maybe I don't, Darth Wacko, unless those are some very special brownies you got cooking. Right now, I could go for one of those. Just some thoughts. Yeah, and you're not restricted to just having the money raised next weekend either. You can get donations all the way through December 31st. As long as it gets turned in by the end of the day on the 31st, it counts towards this year and your fundraising total. If it goes to January 1st, that goes to next year. So make sure that's a good thing to remember, too. If you got somebody that's like, well, I'll donate, but give me till payday or give me a couple weeks. All right, well, the deadline's December 31st. Randy, is there an instruction sheet with all the people and streams and accounts required? I'm guessing a different cent number. Oh, it jumped on me, sorry. It jumped, sorry. I'm trying to find it. I'm guessing a different cents number in the donations. Yeah, I will put together a little checklist like I did last year. I don't know if y'all remember last year. I don't have access to it. I couldn't find it real quick. But I made a sheet that had everybody's name, the time. I think it had the dollar amount that you would have to go. And I can't remember if I tried to put their link on there, but maybe I could make a page on NerdUnite.online that has all the links so that you could find it. I don't know when I'm going to find all the time to do all this stuff, but that'd be a great idea. I have customers that buy my flour for those special there you go. Maybe send the info out in your newsletter. Do you still distribute? I haven't sent anything out in a while, but I will take advantage of that email system, Randy C, because I also want, like next week, some point, I'm going to send out an email to all but one person who last year told me, please remove my name from your list. You already banned me from your chat. And now you're asking for money. Fair, I guess. Or maybe you shouldn't have done things in my chat to get banned. But anyway, I'm going to send it out to everybody and say, reminder, we're doing the big thing this weekend. Make sure to mark your calendars and come by the stream. Or if you're not going to be able to come by, you can make your donation for a chance to win prizes. I've got at least, 700 hours worth of work to do by next Friday. Somehow, some way. God willing, we're going to get as much as we can done. It's going to be some long days next week, but it'll be worth it. All right, I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'm going to grab the boxes on the stairs that also includes something from Randy and maybe Funko Photo Lady stuff. And what was I going to do? There was something back related I was going to do. Oh, the ice pack. I'm going to grab the ice pack. I'll be back. Trying to not bend in certain ways. Plantality! Unfortunately, the free NFT was just Tuesday. I may have left that message up too long, but it was just on Tuesday. I apologize for misleading you. Oh, that already feels good. What is the date of the prize stream? Don't know yet. Don't know, Misty. We'll figure it out next week. It'll probably be like second week of December, somewhere in there. Probably on my normal Tuesday. Let's see. This is from Randy. Yeah, got a box from Randy C. Randy's been kind enough. He's a Texan, and he's been going to Whataburger because I can't get down there until into December. And collecting the Whataburger is doing this 50th anniversary cups. So you buy a meal or whatever, and for a couple bucks more, you can get the commemorative cups. And they have a bunch of different ones. Randy, I did not. I decided, as much as I'd love it, I'm not going to spend the money on it. I need to be in the process of selling pops, not accumulating pops. So I'm not going to go after it. Oh, they sell the cups separately now too? Amazing. That's just smart business. In the Whataburger bag. Oh, God, I can smell the fries. I can smell the fries. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh, more. There's a bunch of them. Look at these buttes. We got, the OG 1950 logo. Some of the original Whataburgers had an A-frame building, and they worked the A-frame into the Whataburger logo. That's cool. Oh, the table tents, I think they call them, the little numbers. So when you order, they give you the number, and it's a little A-frame that goes on your table. People steal them all the time, and they've got, because it's the 50th anniversary of Whataburger, they put my birthday year on there. That was really nice of them to do for their anniversary. We've got the the 70. Oh, is it 75 years? Then wait. Oh, I thought it was 50. It's 75. So that's not the year. That's the number of years. Okay, I read that wrong. Then we go, the Halloween one. Look at that. The 75. Well, actually, it's a fall one. We got a turkey. We got the leaf, the foosball, acorn, hot coffee, which Whataburger does sell. I don't think I've ever had a Whataburger coffee in my life. Ooh, just the fall leaves. I like that a lot. And, oh, there's the Halloween one. Yeah, look at the eyes. That's so cool. Find another streamer who's doing Whataburger cup unboxings. This is why I'm one of like 3 accounts that Whataburger follows on Twitch. They follow me, they follow Tim the Tap Man, and there might be a couple of other people. But this is the Whataburger content without going to a Whataburger that you're here for. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate you, brother. I've got these, and I put them back up there somewhere behind that Sully, I think. I've got the others. I've got to get them out on display. Those are so cool. Thank you, Randy. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you. I also got a friend of mine from the Funko community, Lewis, went to Disney recently and was able to pick up on an enamel pin I don't have. By the way, did anybody get the Avatar pins from Disney Pinnacle? I saw those went up. I texted Brian. He's the biggest Avatar fan in the world, and told him about them. And he's like, oh, man, I'm going to have to look into that. I don't know if he got them or not. 3 more Christmas ones to come. Oh, man. I may actually get to see one in person at Whataburger then. But, I mean, if I go to town, I'm going to Whataburger. But Lewis got me. Very kind to him. Got me a pin at the parks. Hey, Toyful Hearts is here. No way. What's up, Toyful Hearts? Toyful Hearts, that sounded like I said Toy Farts. Toyful Hearts has been coming to my Whatnot streams. Thank you so much for coming by today, Toyful Hearts. I appreciate you. Thank you for the, wait, you won last night. You won a Pop Yourself. Guess what? Funko sent me one. So this is what you'll get, essentially. It won't look like me. You'll get yours, of course. But they sent me, there's mine with my name on it. And there's what the box looks like. I hope I didn't just ruin the fun of your Pop Yourself. But Toyful Hearts won one last night as well. Oh, sweet. Here's the pin. This is a Disney Pins 25th Anniversary Limited Edition. And it looks like the shirt with Sully and the Roar for Halloween. That's a really cool pin. You got Boo down there. I love it. I love this a lot. And the pumpkin. Is that I can't even make that out. Oh, it's Mike. I think the pumpkin's Mike. Down in the corner there. That's really cool. Don't miss the lids also in the shipping box. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Randy. Good call out. I'll make sure to get those. I'm not going to lean over right now, but I'll remember that those are there. That's a cool pin. I love the backer on this pin a lot, too. That's really neat. Really, really cool. Thank you, Lewis, who I don't think is here, but... I think... Yes, this is from Patricia. I'm going to make mine a Sully pop myself. Toyful Hearts, just like, I'll have what Sully had, thank you very much. They would be like, first of all, who the... and why? That's great. That would be really funny if a bunch of people ordered. I'd be like, hey, you guys won't make a pop of me, so... No, don't do that. Don't. That's great, though. I talked about this the other day, but the new CEO of Funko has, in an interview recently, mentioned Twitch twice. And I think he really is going to push to make more pops for content creators. I'm not for a second expecting one of me. That's not happening. But you could see probably Kai and like Tim the Tap Man and some of those guys are probably going to get pops. Oh, here we go. I don't know which one it is, but we've got a tiny ghost that Patricia sent, FPL Customs, as a giveaway item. That one has just the official BIM toy. I don't know which one it is. Which tiny ghost? It doesn't say. Unless it's the No, it's not the OG, because this sticker didn't exist back then. I'll have to figure out which one it is. I have several tiny ghosts in the garage, but I don't know which one this is, so I'll have to get her to tell me. Boba James, yes, you can. Matter of fact, hold that thought, and I'll do the shout out and show you that online. Ooh, we got a belly. I have a couple of the very first round of bellies, designer toy, and this one says that it's a Contra edition. I think I remember seeing those. That's really cool. She sent me some stickers. And what do we got here? Oh, a dumpster fire. Love dumpster fire. Toyful Heart says, always enjoy your streams on Whatnot. Also, happy birthday. Your Sully Pop yourself will be in the mail soon. Amazing. Thank you, Toyful Heart. You're amazing. Thank you for coming by. Don't forget to put your SDCC mini Demigorgon with your pop. Oh, hey, that's a smart idea. Hey, Mindy, how you doing? Thank you for the birthday message. I appreciate you. I'm going through extra life prizes that our friend Funko Photo Lady, FPL Customs, sent me some stuff. She's going to be doing some, or she's already got auctions listed on her website. Around 32 auctions. We could look at those in a moment as well. But she also sent me these prizes to give away. We've also got here a Chase Walter Payton gold. I don't know if you guys remember the gold figures. These were going to be all music and athletes. I don't know how well they performed for Funko, but if you're a Bears fan and a Walter Payton fan, that's cool regardless of the type of figure it is. We got a Scare Glow soda. Is this the Chase? Wait, didn't she win this in my stream? I think she won this from me. I think she's sending it back. It's not the wait. No, it's not the Chase. It's the regular. But we've got a cool soda, Scare Glow. I guess I shouldn't have opened it and said that. I could have sold it as is, but I'm not trying to cheat anybody. So. And then we got a limited Freddy Funko Pez. What does that say? Just says limited. I don't know the piece count. Well, we got a Freddy Pez. That's a really cool one too. I love the chrome look of the head. So that was very kind of her. So these were her contributions to Extra Life that I just knocked over. Had them nicely stacked too. Let me get them without bending the wrong way. You open the soda box, pause long, gasp. Well, it wasn't still sealed. If it had been sealed in shrink wrap, I would not have done it. All right, I got to keep this stuff together. Get it all mixed. So, Toyful Hearts and anybody who's just come in, hey, there's Midnight Twin. Yeah, I'm getting the stuff in that'll be our prizes. We've got 17 companies that have contributed prizes and individuals. Let's see, Funko Photo Lady sent some stickers as well that'll go with her prizes. Some of her, some of me that she's made before. There's Jedi Sully. There's her FPL B. She even had, oh, I haven't seen these in a while. She made What a Sully magnets, and she still had some left. So some What a Sullys. There's a few of them in here. That's awesome. We'll put together some sticker and magnet prize packs. Who's ready for some birthday spankings? Oh, man. No spankings, please. My back hurts. I'm using an ice pack right now. We'll have to do spankings after my birthday. Thank you. Please and thank you. Thank you again, Randy. Thank you to Funko Photo Lady. She's not here. She's doing auctions. Let's look at her auctions real quick. I don't know how long they were running for. And then we need to look at Disney Pinnacle and do the Super Duper shout out. I'm not trying to forget this stuff. Let's get the FPL. Yes, ma'am, may I have another? What's up, Autumn's Toys? How are you now? We're looking up young Patricia to get her link. So here's a quick view, but I'll go to the link for 32 auctions. I'll also copy this and drop it in the chat. Looks like the auctions are still open. They go through November 21st, which is next Friday at 11:45 a.m. Pacific. So they'll end right before I go live for the marathon weekend. Walking Miracle. It's just so funny that the timing of this, that I'm gonna have a really sore back and be walking around hunched over on my birthday. Here's the items that she has up for grabs. There's a 10-inch custom Superman. She hand painted this. She's done them before in the blacklight colors. So that's a big boy Superman. Opening bid is $26 or $25. And I think there's one bid on it. So that right now might could be yours for $26. There's a custom Superman soda right there. And then items she didn't customize. We've got a pink Sune. So if you're a fan of Priscilla's work, there's a pink Sune in there that you could pick up. There's a signed Crash Bandicoot pop signed by Brendan O'Brien. I don't know who that is. There's a Darla pop from Shazam signed by the actor. And then there's a, what does that say? Tiny Tiger, also signed by Brendan O'Brien. So you can put a bid on any of those between now and the 21st. I recommend, if you're remotely interested in any of these items and you want to make sure that you have a chance at it and you're donating money, put your bid in now. Don't wait. I don't remember when the pink Sune landed, or maybe she did customize that. Maybe that's a painted. I can't zoom in on the photo. We need to ask her at some point. Maybe that's one of the. It looks a little translucent, but I could be wrong. So maybe she did customize that one. Yeah, we need to find out. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, put the bid in now. Don't wait, because you'll forget. And you can put in a max bid, and you can set it to, only outbid the any bids from new people, and have a max amount that you want to put in there. You can do that in the system. You can put in and have text sent to you if you're outbid. There's a lot of options. I think the way this works with hers, I don't remember if it's written somewhere, you won't send her the money for the items. If you win, you will make a donation to Extra Life, and then in that amount, and then she'll send you the prize. Have you, Uga? Nice. Thank you. Good work. We had a question about that, so your timing's really good. So did I drop that link in the chat for everybody? I did. Y'all go check that out. Send that to anybody that you know that's into Superman, to collecting Sune or Pops. Send them the link. It's for charity. It's all going for the kids. I know, right, Uga? So you could get some credit. Somebody asked if you could look at the secondary market of Disney Pinnacle, and you actually can from within the app itself, or within the website. Sorry, secondary market is only open for buying and selling on the weekends from Friday to Sunday. As of right now, trading is available in app and on the website from Monday to Thursday. Eventually, I imagine they'll open that up where every day you can trade or buy and sell, but right now they're keeping it pretty limited. But you can look up any item. The filtering system's a little problematic, I'll say. It's kind of tough to go through things, but let me see if I can find, using this right here, a Monsters Inc. Sully pin. There's Mr. and Miss Incredible. No, it's not listed under Monsters Inc. So maybe it's under Sully. Let's just try Sully here. Okay, let's take the Scream Machine pin, for example. You can look on and see if there's any on the market right now. It has a blue box here that says buy for $33, so there's at least one on the market, and it's priced at $33. If there are multiple on the market, you look in the upper left-hand corner, you can see there are multiple items, 3 of that one, 2 of that one. But let's look at this Scream Machine. And on this page, you can scroll down. You can see there's what somebody's selling it for right now, $33, or what they're asking for it. Here's a history of recent sales of the pin. So you can see the last one sold on November 1st for $33. There was $39, $35, $35. You can see other pins in the set. And you can see Top Collectors, who has the pins. So there is a little bit of secondary market information there. There is also, if you Google Disney Pinnacle sales, I think, there is this Flovana. Now, the website is hard to use. It's very, I don't know, it's not very user-friendly, but on here is the information about the pins that have bought and sold and are currently on sale. I'll drop this. I have not really spent a lot of time with it. to really learn it inside and out, but I think if you spend a little time in there, you can figure it out to Bubba James and anybody else who might be interested. So you can go through there. I'm going to set it and forget it and list my Halloween chaser for $500. I mean, you certainly can. Yeah, but the info is out there that you're asking for. I don't know how much fluctuation there is in the market right now. Like from one week to the next, is there a big change in the value of any of these pins? I haven't got my keys in a while. But anyway, you do your research. There's the info that you want. I've been really bad about collecting these keys, especially the last couple of days. I've just been totally out of it. So I'm going to grab some up while I can. Okay, got those. So let me work on this birthday shout out. But Disney Pinnacle, we've talked about, I'm not going to go into a whole tirade here, but I think if you were into the NFTs from Funko and you like digital collectibles, I think Disney Pinnacle has a real potential to be successful because it's Disney. And they're working with a company that makes NBA Top Shot. It's been around for like 5-6 years now. They're going to be doing this for a while. I think there's a recipe there for success. So if you're interested, now some of them aren't cheap. Some of the pins are $49. The average pins are more like $7 or $8, but there's some that are much more expensive. Those are actually the ones I'm going after. Those harder to get ones. So I don't have many, but I have a few. All right, what did I already close that? I did. What exactly did you write in this? Creator dashboard, stream manager. Yours is the 4th one on the market. And we want to look at, what do I want to look at? Reward request queue. I got it. I did this one the other day. It's just happy birthday, Sully. Nothing crazy. Okay, cool. Let's do. I'm doing a shout out at the request of Bubba James. And it's mint 90, also the lowest mint listed. Nice. I hope you get your 500. I have no idea what that one's selling for, but I hope you get good money for it. We're doing a super duper shout out here. I do put up shout outs for requests using your channel points. The system's been a little wonky lately. I think somebody the other day, Walking Miracle, was trying to buy one. The timeout would never time out. So I don't know what's going on with it, but while I'm working on a shout out, I'm actually putting this on a post-it note, so I'm looking down here. I'll be a little bit out of the chat, but I'm going to do my best to keep up with you guys. Q-Swin, what's up? I hope all is well with you. I would like to say I'm doing great. I'm having some back issues, but I'm trying not to be Mr. Complainer. So I'm doing the best I can. We're going to go celebrate my birthday tomorrow. And go catch a Kraken game, the NHL hockey team here in Seattle. We've been to a few games, been blessed enough to be able to go. We've got some friends that have really good seats, so we get to go sit pretty much right on the ice, which is freaking amazing. And they've given us their tickets for tomorrow night. Kelly got me a jersey for my birthday last year. So I do have a Kraken jersey that says Sully on the back. Fight Club on Ice. I would watch Fight Club on Ice. I have not watched Fight Club in a while, but I think Darth Wacko and somebody else recently tweeted about it, and man, that is one of my favorite movies. It's just so well done, and when it came out, I watched there's a director's cut. Darth Wacko, you're not wrong. I watched the director's cut, and that's on the DVD Blu-ray, and it is amazing. All the detail in that movie that you would never guess is there. You watch it, and on the surface, you're like, well, that was just a blood and guts beat-em-up movie. Oh, it's so much more than that. There's so much detail in that movie, so much going on in every scene, and then like how they filmed some scenes are so crazy. Like the IKEA scene, if you've watched it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched or you haven't watched it in a while, I would say grab, get a copy or watch it on streaming or whatever, and maybe watch that director's cut. It's a wow. It's a lot going on with that movie. I collect comics. I have lots of back issues. Hey, thank you. All usernames are taken for the happy birthday. I appreciate you. Number 5, I'm assuming. Wait, what's number 5? Oh, on the jersey. Yeah, for sure. There's a hockey fights league that that's like boxing with skates in a little rink. Oh, that's great. That's amazing. Thank you, Q-Swin. I appreciate it. How in the heck are you, Q-Swin? Fight Club is my absolute number 1 favorite movie of all time. Now, have you watched the director's cut, Darth Wacko? With all the making of stuff? If you haven't, you absolutely should. It is such a good movie. I saw that one when I worked in the Galleria area of Houston. It's like the second downtown Houston. They opened a new movie theater right down the street. And on their opening weekend, Fight Club had been out for a little while already, a few weeks, maybe a month or two. And all movies in that theater were $1 for opening weekend, plus like $1 popcorn and $1 sodas. So I literally saw that movie in a nice, fresh, clean theater for the first time ever with the best value popcorn and soda since 1965 for $1. And it was one of my best movie experiences of all time. Like, just so cool. You're all breaking the first 2 rules of Fight Club. Did you really, Randy C? How funny. I wonder if we overlapped at all. I was in the Galleria area working from 1998 through 2009. And was down there just, man, putting in some hours. That was my first job out of college. I probably worked on average 55 hours a week throughout my time there because they actually paid overtime, and I took it all I could get until I was a manager, and then I gave them a bunch of free overtime. But a lot of good places to eat in the Galleria, so I never struggled to find food. Clearly, if you've seen me, you know. There's some great barbecue down there. I was in the building just west of the mall from late 90s to early. Yeah, we did overlap. We probably walked past each other in the mall a couple of times. You know what? My stepmom worked in that same building as well during that same time period for Bank of America. It'd be crazy if you worked for Bank of America too. All right, here we go. We got our first shout out of the day from Bubba James. We got a happy birthday, Sully. Hold on, let me get this right. Thank you, Bubba James. Oh man, I have been saying for a while now, I want to go somewhere. I can't do it on my Houston trip because there's too many good food places. I want to go to a Chili's. It has been well over 10 years since I was in a Chili's. They run the ads here all the time now, but we don't have a Chili's anywhere in the state of Washington that I'm aware of. There's definitely not one in the Seattle area. Nowhere do we have a Chili's, but they run the ads for Chili's. It's such a waste of money for Chili's. But I liked their food a lot. I said this the other day, and Kelly was like, oh, it's just Applebee's. I'm like, whoa. Hold the phone. There's Applebee's. There's Chili's. If you know, you know. Chili's is better than Applebee's. Not by a long shot, but we actually are pretty blessed here in the city we live in. The Applebee's is top-notch. And I don't say that lightly. I've been to some Applebee's that were straight up garbage. The one we have is good. I actually like it. But I would, in a heartbeat, choose Chili's over Applebee's. I like their food. It's been less than 2 weeks since I was at a Chili's. I am jealous. I have heard of Telecheck. Randy say I have indeed. Yeah, I liked Chili. I ate at that one. Well, there's that one near the Galleria that was next to Hooters. I ate at that one a few times for sure. But we had a good barbecue. We had Gabby's Barbecue, which was great, and they would deliver, I think. And we had a couple of good delivery places that we ate at regularly, so we didn't even have to leave the office. Delivery was free back then for most places. Quick Google search, Spokane, Washington has it. No. Are you kidding me right now, Misty? I can do that. How is there one freaking Chili's? Here it is on Yelp. Chili's, Spokane, Washington. You got to be kidding me. How have I never Googled this? I can get there. Oh, I'm doing this. You know what? Tomorrow for my birthday, I'm going to tell them, you know what? Plans have changed. We're headed to Spokane. I'm going to Chili's for my birthday. I can't believe it. That's the birthday present right there. I don't kid about Chili's. You like Chili's too? I love it. What's your go-to? I like their burgers. Can't do their margaritas, just pure sugar. But I like their queso. I don't know if they have queso up here as well, but in Texas they have good queso. Their burgers are really good. Their fries are killer. Those big thick cut fries. Oh, the baby back ribs. Yeah. Oh, they have really good chicken strips. I think their beer battered chicken strip really good. Honey Chipotle chicken tendies. Oh yes. I don't think I've ever had those, but I've seen them advertised. Fries with ranch. You know what I've been doing, Randy? I'm making my own ranch. Now don't get too excited. I'm not like getting all the ingredients and making it. You buy the pack of the restaurant style ranch and you mix in mayonnaise and sour cream. I am shocked that just some seasoning with sour cream and mayonnaise becomes ranch, and it's like best ranch I've ever had. Because I buy the ranch in a bottle at the store, and I come home and it's lacking. It's so lacking. But you make it with that packet, and it is boys, so good. I get the Costco chicken chunks, and I put those in the air fryer. I cook them, and then I put in a little bowl or on the plate. I put the homemade ranch that I've made, and I have Buffalo Wild Wings buffalo sauce, probably like a 3-to-1 ratio ranch to wing sauce. Mix that up. Oh, it's like getting wings with the ranch perfectly distributed all over it already. It's fantastic. And that whole meal cost me like $4, if that. Yeah, absolutely, Darth Wacko. I would like to get all the seasonings and make it completely from scratch, but I haven't taken the time to do that. Because not only would it be better tasting, but it's going to be much healthier. All the dressings and dipping sauces at the store come with a ton of different oils in there. Palm oil and all this crap we don't need in our food, but I guess it helps preserve the food. Blue cheese is also good. I like blue cheese, if it's good blue cheese. I don't like garbage blue cheese. I like good blue cheese. First time I avoided it for years, and then I went to a friend's bachelor party, and we went to a steakhouse, and I got a wedge salad, and when it arrived, I'm like, oh, is that blue cheese? And they're like, try it. I was like, okay. I tried it, fell in love. Now I'm a blue cheese guy. But before that, I just had garbage blue cheese, like out of a plastic container at the store. Not good. Right? It doesn't sound like it would work at all. How does sour cream and mayonnaise and a packet of stuff taste so yummy? I mean, I like those things, but I wouldn't think they go together. Misty, I knew there was a reason I liked you. I was really curious about what place you were going to say you got blue cheese from at a batch. That's why I worded it the way I did, Peking. That's why I immediately went to the steak place. The steak place was called Sullivan's, by the way. Just a shout out in Houston. Love Sullivan's. Great steaks. They used to have a Cajun ribeye that was really, really good. But now I've had Ruth's Chris steak. I'll take that every day. I love Ruth's Chris steaks. Hey. Holding in there. I got an ice pack on right now. Yeah, they said nothing for 4 hours. It's been over 4, so. Oh, we've got the chat on, sorry.
How's it going? Oh yeah, look at the chat. I'm hiding behind the chat.
I would adjust the camera, but it's too far away.
That's so funny. Hi, Misty. Cutie Beck's here. Randy C. How's it going, you guys? Happy Fri-Yay.
Randy and I just figured out that we both worked in the same area of Houston during the same years and visited the same restaurant. So chances are that we had a little bit of, like, maybe we just passed each other in the night, you know?
Darth Wacko, what's up? Just popping in. I need to grab some stuff and bring it to my forgetful daughter because she has a dress rehearsal tonight for a performance and didn't bring the costume. What?
I was her Audio Candy first time chatter. Hey, I'm new here. Happy birthday. And I don't know Kelly, but hello to you. I love it.
Married to this guy, I live here.
I'm a blessed man.
You're so sweet.
There's
Okay.
Natty.
Hi, Natty. I just wanted to see how you're feeling.
I appreciate it.
Boba James, hello. I think I got everybody. Okay, I gotta grab this stuff.
Okay.
Get over there. Love you.
Love you too, baby. Audio Candy, welcome. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate that. Yeah, my name is Sully. I'm a not-so-variety streamer. I've been here on Twitch as a partner for over 5 years now, and we just hang out and chat. A lot of just chatting. We talk about collectibles. Occasionally, I get into some video games. We are, as you might be able to tell from the decor here, we are gearing up for our big Extra Life marathon. I don't know if you know what Extra Life is, but raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And, oh, hey, thank you. There's the follow showing up on screen. Thank you for the follow. Audio Candy 5614. But we're raising money for Children's Miracle Network Hospital. So next Friday, I will kick things off here at noon. We've got Twitch is going to put us on the front page at some point during my 8-hour streaming window. We're going to pass off to a friend through a raid, and then we're going to do that throughout the weekend. Ending on Sunday, I will be the last stream as well. So I'm bookending the whole thing. We got 9 team members, including myself, who will be streaming, and we've got a ton of prizes to give away. So if you come by during the weekend and donate $10 at a minimum across one or many of the channels, we'll make sure we get you all totaled together. If you donate it $2 here, $2 there, whatever, you'll be eligible to win some prizes. And we got company like Rocky Moto and Funko and U2s and $7 a pop and Turtle Beach and tons of companies who have donated prizes, of which I will be sharing some images soon, what all the prizes that we have. And if you come by and donate, you have a chance to win. If the prizes don't matter to you and you just want to do something good for the kids, well, come on by. It's nice to meet you and happy to be here. I like to chat back and support for fun. Thanks for the welcome. I'll absolutely check it out. Amazing. You're part of the Nerds Unite community. Welcome in, Audio Candy. I wish there were 1 million Audio Candies who would drop by the stream and be so cordial and kind. I love it. It's amazing how few people really will take the time to just come in and chat and get the vibe and be part of it. I'm blessed to have an amazing group of people here. And we call ourselves the Nerds Unite community. We all come together. That's our motto and has also become our logo for our fundraising this year. It's our 6th year to do Extra Life, and over our first 5 years, we raised a total of $217,000, just our team. I'm hoping this year we can get our goal of 25. We're off to a decent start, having not done our big weekend. So we'll see how it goes next weekend. Audio Candy, this person sounds sweet. Nice, Randy C. All right, gang. It is 4. Yeah, right, Mindy? I gotta say, I'm very proud of our team for all the work that we put in, that you guys put in, and that includes the people that are streaming, the people that are donating prizes, the companies, all you who are just watching and engaging, and sharing on social channels to let other people know what we're doing. Like you're a part of that team too, Mindy. Everybody is. I'm proud of what we've done, and I'm always feel very fulfilled at the end of our year, because this is kind of the last big push for things that we do. I just feel very fulfilled to be able to give back and do something like that. It's just a great feeling. Thank you. I try to spread positivity and encouragement. Oh, Audio Candy is definitely one of us. One of us. One of us. Yeah, positivity is my word. I think we should all try to maintain a positive outlook, even though sometimes I slip into the not so positive, right? You know, life gets you sometimes. But I think in general, we just need to take a look at things and go, where's the positive spin on this? Where's the silver lining? Where's the good that can come out of it? A lot of people rush to the negativity and the bad, and I can't think that way. I donate most in the year to this charity. I love that, Mindy. I love that. And Mindy, I don't know if you were here to hear my story the other day, but I went to Extra Life Unlocked last weekend, It was a special event hosted by Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, where they brought some of us streamers out. They brought out people that worked at the hospitals. They brought out some of the families and the kids who have benefited from what Extra Life or what Children's Miracle Network Hospitals offers. And I learned so much. And I got to witness and see so many amazing stories. I got to meet the families of several children, including the whole reason Extra Life is a thing was a young lady in Orange, Texas, some 15, 20 years ago. She had leukemia, got ill, and while she was in the hospital, they asked her if there's anything that she wanted, knowing that she was struggling. And she's like, I just want a game. And through that, and through connections through the family to a local DJ in the Houston area, they started Extra Life. So Extra Life actually started about gaming, but via a DJ. Anyway, long story short, now there's a whole arm of the company that's all DJs raising money. There's a whole arm of the company called Extra Life that's all gaming raising money. There's a golf group. There's a dance group. I didn't even know all these others existed, which is really, really cool. But I got to meet the family of that young lady from Orange, Texas, and I went up and introduced myself, and I said, hey, thank you guys for being here and all you've continued to do. And by the way, are y'all still in Orange, Texas? I'm from Texas. So we chatted for a while, and spoiler alert, they're not in Orange anymore. But anyway, we chatted for a while and swapped stories. We knew some of the same places, and it was just so good. It was so good to see where the money went. I already knew what we were doing and what Extra Life was doing was great, but to be able to see the impact that it had on families, wow. It made me want to do more. So I think I've dug a little deeper this year and I will continue to do so than I have in the past to make sure that I work hard, but also contribute some stuff and donate some money to help the kids and their families. Cause I know, look, our team may raise $25,000 and that may help one family for one day or 1 hour of one day. But as somebody pointed out last weekend, there's all these cogs in this giant machine and the whole machine needs all the cogs to operate. And the bigger that machine gets with the more cogs, the more families it can help. Every little cog, no matter how small or how big, helps. And so that made me feel like, we're doing good. Met some other really cool streamers, got to be participant in some really cool events. I was part of the Guinness World Record we set last weekend for the longest line of toy money ever assembled. So we literally took it was supposed to be for a donation, and I had a couple people donate, so I put a $5 Monopoly money on a board on a wall, and then somebody also put another piece right next to it touching. We had over 1,075 pieces that touched. Honestly, I think somebody else could come along and break it, but we set it for the first time. So I'm part of this is the second Guinness World Record I'm a part of. Hey, Willem Malapert, what's happening? How are you? Welcome. And NASCAR, how are you? Sorry I missed you. My chat is broken up weird right now. I'm testing a couple of things, and I've been missing too many messages, so I'm sorry. Willem Malapert, I thought of her earlier this week and sent her a message. There was somebody with a gaming company or some sort of outreach for gaming company that was like, do you know anybody that has a Switch and loves horror games? And I'm already like tagging Willem Malapert on Twitter. You're okay. I'm glad to hear you're okay. I know there's been some rough time lately, and I think of you often, Willem Malapert. I'm sorry I don't get to come by and say anything, but I keep you in my prayers, and I hope things are getting better. Next weekend is our Extra Life. If you can swing by, we'd love to have you in the chat hanging out with us. Audio Candy said, until I'm able to dang it, jumped on me again. Until I'm able to financially contribute, would it be helpful to post links and sites to my socials and lives to spread awareness? Yes. I always tell people, if you can't donate, that's fine. Being here and sharing so other people are aware of what we're doing, huge. Most all of the content about what we're doing is going to originate on my Twitter. I'll drop that. I do Twitter and Instagram. In case you're not a Twitter person, you're an Instagram person. I put all the info there. There's going to be a lot more coming next week about the weekend, the schedule, the NFT rally that we're doing, the prizes and the companies that are participating, that are supporting us, and what you could possibly win, etc., etc. I'll be putting out a lot next week. One of my goals is to, of course it went to ads right as I was telling her all this. One of my goals is to make a video to explain all this. All right, I'll tell Audio Candy again after the ads. That's a bummer that she got hit with that. I got to remember to turn off ads next weekend. Let me put that in my notes. Before you stream, turn off ads before stream. I'm not trying to make money off of what we're doing for Extra Life. So for one weekend, I can turn off ads. It's not like I make a lot anyway, but. Absolutely, Villa Malapert. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, just because don't get to come by, and I don't get to go to many people's streams anymore. I just got too much going on, and I think that's only going to get crazier. But that doesn't mean when I don't have the chance, I'm not, trying to jump in there. Huh. Oh, yeah? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're going to be spending some money? I may have to... No way. Oh, how cool. Wait, it's whatever makes you... Are you on Instagram? Okay. No, you're fine, Villa Malapert. Audio Candy, I was starting to answer, but I hold on and I'll answer again. I'm looking up something my wife just brought to me. We went to, I'm gonna sidetrack and come back. We went to San Diego Comic-Con and some folks that used to work at one of the branches of Funko that I worked with, super nice people. They are live. How come I can't see lives on desktop? I'll bring it up on my phone. Yeah, I don't like the desktop experience for Instagram. It's not very nice. But the answer to your question, Audio Candy, is absolutely yes. If you can share anything that we do, everything will originate from my Twitter, which I'll bring up in chat again for you. If you're not a Twitter person, I also put it in Instagram. Same name on Instagram, CS Sully. Yeah, if you can share, that'd be amazing. That is pure gold. That's so helpful. How come I can't see the live? Oh, there it is. So back to so we have some friends that used to work at Loungefly. If you guys know Loungefly, they were the creative geniuses behind everything that came out over the last 5 years. And then Funko parted ways with them, as they've done with many people, unfortunately, myself included. And they are out at DesignerCon right now with their new brand, Whatever Makes You Happy. They're on Instagram. If you guys haven't followed them, I will drop that in the link. That link in the chat. Oh, sorry. They're wonderful people. And they're trying to make a go of it on their own. They have all the connections. They've already got the Rainbow Bright license. That's some of the stuff they're showing right there. They've got the Snoopy, which everybody has that license this year. I'm pretty sure they... What's that? Oh, yeah, we're looking at it now. They have the Snoopy license, which everybody's got right now, but they're doing it too. They've got Betty Boop, and there's probably more coming. But they're showing all the stuff they have off at DesignerCon. And in case you're out and about and you see anything from a company called Whatever Makes You Happy, their logo is like an exclamation point. You can see it there a little bit. With a little smiley face. They're wonderful people, and they're trying to make a go of it. And honestly, that's a tough competitive market, but I think if anybody could do it, they could. Hey, thank you, Villa Malapert. I appreciate you. I'd be happy to share, says Audio Candy. I'll go find you now. It's the least I can do for now. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's amazing. I totally understand the financial thing too. Like, I don't have a lot of extra income these days. So most of what I do is donating my time and my efforts. And then also I dip into my collection and I'll put stuff in there for prizes or auctions or whatever. But spreading the word is huge because we got a ripple effect. We got to get out to more people. Hey, awesome. Thank you, Audio Candy. I'm so glad you dropped by. I'm so glad you dropped by. You definitely seem like you're one of us already. We'll always be happy to have you here, Audio Candy. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a free shout out for Audio Candy. Yes, the ripple effect. I wish people understood how I think a lot of people do, but I don't think everyone does, how incredibly strong and powerful sharing on social is. I always tell people in the chat here, if you want to support a brand or an individual that you like, you can't just follow them on a social channel and then lurk. That does a little bit of good. The most good you could do is when they put up a new tweet or a new Instagram post is immediately like it, comment on it, add it to your stories, make a bookmark of it, click that link to share it to other places. That has a huge impact and will allow those companies to continue to do business. If you have a company you love and you never interact with their stuff, you're essentially saying to them, I don't really care. I gave you the follow, that's all you're going to get out of me. But if you share and interact and like stuff, especially right after it's posted, that helps push it out to more and more and more people. So like we have our friend Priscilla, who's a designer toy creator, an artist, and she donates to our community and is a good friend of mine. Every time she puts something up, I've got push notifications on to see it. And I immediately go in and like it and share it and comment on it and try to spread it out as best I can. Happy birthday, Sully. And I brought cake, but Twitch won't let me upload it. Freaking Twitch. Positivity needs no cooldown, right? Hey, thank you, Swim Dodge Vince. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good week. I've had some back problems this week, but I'm making the best of it, and having a birthday stream with you guys was something I definitely wanted to do today. Tomorrow's a big mark for me. I'm hitting 50. I'm as my wife points out regularly, I'm very blessed to be able to make it to that age, but I can't believe that number is real. It just doesn't seem right. Like that can't be right. There's no way I made it to 50. It's Audio Candy 5614. So I do shout outs on my channel. It was a thing I read about years ago for a way to engage, have something to do with the stream. And normally I'll do it if you go and spend channel points, but I like to do them for other things too. And I love the way Audio Candy came in here with a amazing, positive spirit and wanted to immediately become part of the group. Your age will now have your favorite number in it. Hey, there's a good look. Walking America, I hadn't thought of that. So maybe what I should be doing is really looking forward to 55. Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying. I don't have a cake to send, but will accept this cup of noodles as a cake. I love noodles. So I do these shout outs. I do them on an actual Post-it note. I try to be an artist, and this is one way. I used to just do doodles in my notebooks and stuff when I was in school because I didn't really want to pay attention. I was bored most of the time. And then I realized, I could do this on the fly when I'm on a stream and like do something fun with somebody's name. So we're going to do Audio Candy's name right now. And I've been selling stuff on Whatnot recently, and I try to put in a little thank you note to almost every shipment where I do a little shout out, especially for new buyers who haven't come to my stream before. Not just 55. Enjoy your well, this is true. This is true, but that'll just be the double years, what I'm saying. I get the double down for 2-5. For 10 years it will, and in 5 years it will be in there twice. Exactly, Randy, so you get it. Growing older is mandatory, growing up is not. I don't like that's a shirt. That should be on the shirt. I truly believe in keeping your childlike spirit, if at all possible. Like, I get serious for sure. You guys have seen it here plenty, but I definitely like to have the joy of being a kid and being excited by something that you get to do or see for the first time or be a part of. Or I love that. I love to see it in other people too. I think that's why I love going to conventions. Oh yeah, I saw Audio Candy say lucky about going to Comic-Con. If you ever get a chance to go, I highly recommend it. I've been very blessed I went as a fan for years, and then a buddy of mine and I started a company together where we would do podcasts and like reporting on stuff, a blog, and we went to Comic-Con, San Diego, New York, Seattle, Houston, Dallas, you name it. We went to a ton of them. And then I got to go to work for Funko, and I got to go to the cons. So I went as a fan, as press, and as employee of a company, as a vendor for years. I never actually did cosplay, Audio Candy. I'll be honest, I was always kind of a little chicken about doing it. I only wanted to dress up if I was part of a group. And one year we were going to do Wreck-It Ralph, and I was going to be Fix It Felix. And I bought the patch with his logo and the hat and the overalls. And I was even going to make I was going to get a toy hammer and put a GoPro in the end of it so I could walk around and film, but like have, that to do with. And we didn't do it. They all backed out on me at the last second. I was bummed. My buddy was built like Wreck-It Ralph, and it would have been perfect. And that tells you how big he was, because I'm a big dude. I'm 6 foot, like 250. And this guy's bigger than me. And he was going to be Ralph, and I was going to be Fix It Felix, which I'm kind of a chonky Felix, but whatever. Yeah, exactly. Audio Candy. Growing older is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Oh, wait, is that tomorrow, Walking Miracle? Open Reg for SDCC is tomorrow. I didn't even remember that. On my birthday. Well, I was lucky enough to get tickets for next year, so I don't need to go to Open Reg unless we wanted to add preview night, but I don't really think we need to. I don't know. Maybe I should try. All right, one more finishing touch here, and we've got a shout out for Audio Candy. I've always cosplayed Carrie from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, you love Kingdom Hearts? My last name's Sully, and I collect all things Sully. I'm definitely a fan of the Disney Pixar stuff. In my whatnots, I had some Kingdom Hearts stuff that I sold this year. I think I may still have some more items in there. I played it a few times. It was a fun game. That was a fun game. All right, here we go for Audio Candy 5614. There's a little shout out for you. Audio Candy. Welcome to the Nerds Unite community. Thank you for coming in and being so positive and amazing. Appreciate you. There you go. Absolutely, Audio Candy. Absolutely. We're glad to have you. Yeah, good luck to everybody who's participating in open enrollment for SDCC. I hope you get your passes. I hope you're able to help your friends. If you're trying on your own, oh, you're welcome, Audio Candy. You're welcome. If you're on your own, get a group. Get a group, because if you're able to get in past the queue, you're able to buy for up to 3 people. So if you're part of a group, you can help each other out. Every person that gets in buys for 3. And if you have, 50, 60, 100 people in a group, you're far more likely to get everybody to get passes than if you're just trying for yourself on your own. Yeah, buying groups for Comic-Con are critical, 100%. If you don't have a buying group, the Friends of CCI, I think is the name of it. I don't know if they're still in existence. I assume they are. I used to know a lady that was that ran that. And for the life of me, I'm blanking on her name. Plus, when I did see her last, I got it wrong, and she quickly let me know that. But anyway, Friends of CCI, basically you could pair up with some groups in there. You could find a group. But if you have other people that go to Comic-Con, get together in a chat somewhere, and y'all can help each other out. Our buying group is 100% success rate in everyone getting passes. Right, NASCAR? Exactly. I don't know what the prime number of people is to have. I want to say if you had like 10 to 20, it should be enough where everybody gets to help everybody else out. Oh, there you go, Audio Candy. The trick is when you're in a group, once someone buys for you, don't leave the queue. You can use all 3 slots for others. Exactly, yeah. Getting in by yourself and buying 1 pass or just 2 is it's good for you, but it's kind of a waste. You've left another spot. 18, you think is a good number for the number of people? Yeah, I think that makes sense. That'd be a good number. Your group is above 50. That's a lot. That's a lot going on. But you guys know, I heard the number once. It's like 1 out of every 40 or 50 people who tries to get a pass for Comic-Con gets it. It's a lot lower than you would think. We all have been doing it for so long. We know the ins and outs, and we know about the buying groups, and we know how and what we have to do. And even every once in a while, we'll come up short. But for somebody who's new, just coming into it, and they just log in that day and be like, well, I'm going to buy tickets, and then chaos. The odds of them getting in are slim to none. Allie said there's a Stranger Things VR in the Seattle area now, but you kind of have to have a group to book. I wish I knew more people. Oh, that'd be fun. Like, I would love to do it, but Kelly and Macy would be a would be a no-go. They don't like the scary stuff at all, so I can't get them to watch Stranger Things. Where I've watched it all. I've watched every season at least twice. Season 1 I've seen 3 times, I think. NASCAR says we have a Facebook chat going. The organizers use the Google Sheets. Where did it go? It is just madness on the day of. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm thinking of giving away my legless parrot for free. No purchase required. I love when I'm reading the comments and like the first few words, I think it's a legit comment. And then I realize, oh wait, this is a joke. Read it carefully. Wait, you're 45 minutes away from Seattle? I'm about 30 minutes from Seattle. What? What it turns out Audio Candy and I are neighbors. Wouldn't that be crazy? Audio Candy lives next door. Now, the timing doesn't make sense, but you get my point. If we can get 8 people or so, we could book it. I would go. So let me know. I would go. I would love to go. I think it'd be so much fun. I'm so excited about the new season. We get our first episodes, what, Thanksgiving? Like the 20... What is it? What's the schedule? Stranger Things... not Strangers. Stranger Things Season 5. We get November 26th, we get 4 episodes. December 25th, Christmas, we get 3 episodes. And then the finale will be out on December 31st, but I believe I read they're going to show that at theaters. So you can catch it's going to be like a 2-hour finale. So you can watch it in a movie theater, which I would definitely love to do. Again, tricky. That's travel time for me, and most everybody else I'm with does not care. So I don't think I'll get to see it at theaters, but... Chuck, freaking Callard. Yes, I'm sure that is an accurate number. What is that line from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That place is somewhat of a geographical oddity. 4 days from everywhere. I forget what the number was, but something like that. That is a number. Exactly, Boba James. I don't know if I'm gonna game tonight. I think just enjoying spending some time chatting with y'all is good. I don't know how much longer I'll last. The back's starting to act a little crazier, but I want to go to the theater and see it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I watched the finale of Battlestar Galactica, one of my all-time favorite shows, at a Alamo Drafthouse down in Houston. So you went in and you watched the 2 episodes leading up to the finale while you could have your beers, your popcorn, your meal. And then they showed the finale, which was an hour and a half or 2 hours. Thank you, Odin Pops. How are you? Appreciate you. And watch the finale with... The best part of that was big screen and with a bunch of other fans. So when certain things would happen that everybody knew, the references or whatever, everybody got super excited. It really added to the element, like watching a good comedy at a theater, where everybody's into it, like that. Not even 50 yet, and you're already injuring things. I mean, to be fair, over the years, I've injured plenty. But just the timing of my back basically going out 2 days before 50. So funny. The pain of the last couple days. I just got done telling someone. Who was it that I told this? I think it was Uga. I was telling the other day, like, I have a really good pain tolerance. And I think God was like, oh, I heard that. Let's see. Because, the last couple days, it's more of an annoyance than a pain. But there were times where I was just like hovering over the sink, like leaning on it to try and prop myself up and going, I don't even know. Do I want to sit down? Do I want to lay down? Do I want to punch a mirror? I don't know. NASCAR says, have a good weekend, y'all. Time to lurk as I have to get ready for my son's 2nd birthday parties. Oh, wait, no, for my son's 2 birthday parties this weekend. All right, well, y'all have fun birthdaying it up. Are you coming to my birthday party? One of those mine? My dang family making this so hard on us. That's what family is for, NASCAR. If family were easy, I don't know how you end that phrase. No, in the history of man, I don't think that's been a thing. No, I'm really blessed. My wife's family is a blast. I love them. I like most of my family too. Got a few oddballs in the mix that make it difficult on both sides. Aunts and uncles refuse to go to the birthday party that has all the little kids. They are empty nesters and don't want to do. Wow, really? So they had kids that grew up and left, and they're just done being around kids. That's crazy. I don't have my own. I've always enjoyed being around kids in the appropriate amount for a grown man. I was watching some show. Oh, I started Chad Powers on Hulu. Chuck, how are you? Not Cal Laird. I watched Chad Powers, or watched the first 3 episodes on it, and there's a scene where a guy says something to the tune of, we're adults that enjoy hanging out with little kids. And he's like, you really want to go with that wording? Speaking of fam, heard from Jan. Yeah, I talked to Jan a couple weeks ago. I don't know why she didn't come by anymore. I assume she's just busy, you know. She's a very active lady. She's going to Italy soon. Like in a couple of weeks. She's going to Italy. And so I'm so excited. She's been wanting to go back for years, and she's getting to go. So I'm really happy for her. I can't wait to see her pictures and hear all about it during Christmas time. Audio Candy says, I'm literally the collective auntie. If your babies need a virtual auntie that will be present, no excuses. I'm here. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love being around kids. I just didn't work out to have them before, but now I'm a stepdad. I like having a stepdaughter. She's pretty awesome. Right, Audio Candy? I've been fortunate enough. I went years ago. When did I go? 10, 12 years ago? I got to go to Rome and Venice, and we did a bunch of the Italy cities on the coast called Cinque Terre, and then we went over to Amsterdam for a couple days. And it just so happened when we were headed to Amsterdam, I was using Facebook at the time. I don't really use it anymore. And we went to post when we were back at the hotel when we actually had Wi-Fi. And one day I went to post and I saw a photo from some of my brother's friends from college who I was friends with. They're good people. I just didn't hang out with them all the time. And they were like, we're here in Europe somewhere and we'll be in Amsterdam in a couple of days. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I started messaging them. They were going to get to Amsterdam at the exact same time we were. Hadn't seen them in years. We ended up meeting up with them and doing the Heineken tour. And then we went over to the famous district there that you guys know, and went to a place that was like gaming and beer, but they also had the special brownies. And I couldn't partake because my job did random drug testing. So I was I can't say the sober one because I drank plenty of beer, but I was the one hanging out that had most of my neurons firing, and took care of the group. And it was a blast. But to just run into friends on the other side of the planet, I mean, what are the odds? What is that, Zach Bonifer? You turning on the alarm, have Twitch come in and check on me for mentioning that stuff? Chuck, it's not time for your din yet. Special brownies, are those the ones with nuts? Sure. D. Our dog does not know how to tell time. I've been trying to teach her. There it is on the microwave. When that's a 5 and 2 zeros, you get to eat. And she refuses to look. Why don't you just look? You would know what time it is, and then you wouldn't have to come up here acting like, hey, dum-dum, did you forget to feed me? She thinks we just forget. I would lift her up and show you, Charlie, for those who haven't seen, but I can't lift her up with my back the way it is right now. This has to be the only stream I've sat through all the commercials for, all 500 of them. I'm so sorry. Audio Candy, I'm going to turn them off for Extra Life Weekend. I'm going to turn them off. Honestly, I should just turn them off in general. I don't think that they garner me much revenue at all. No, she's not a watchdog. Anybody breaks into this house, she would immediately just lick their hand and roll over on her back and show her belly. As long as they went through the door without knocking. If they knock, however, instant threat. Right? Right, Chuck? That's when you lose your ish. Daylight savings time play. Yes, for real. Because it's getting dark outside now, too. And she's like, surely you guys we're 3 hours past dinner time. Like, get it together. I will come down in 20 minutes. She actually walked away. I think she understands me sometimes. No, don't turn them off. A lot of them are about food. I love food. Okay, I can't get over what an amazing person Audio Candy has turned out to be. This is awesome. You're looking for the silver lining. I love it. Darth Wacko says the bad thing about turning ads off, then you get pre-roll ads, and those are worse by capturing new viewers. Wait, can I not turn off everything, including pre-roll? I can't do that? Huh. If you ask my cats, the auto feeder is broken. We used to have cats, and I had one of those auto feeders that had like 8 slices of pie, and it would cover all except the one. Our cat, little a-hole, he waited all of 30 minutes and ripped that lid off of there and ate it all. Like, he wasn't even that kind of cat normally, but he's like, I know food's under there. This is a mean trick, and F y'all, I'm getting at it. Oh, Chuck, no! Though, is audio candy really the devil? Because we all know audio is the devil. That is a horrible coincidence. We do say that a lot, including there is this. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one now. We can't say that. So definitely not aimed at audio candy, but the problems I have here are 99% audio. It is all of a sudden this stops working. All of a sudden I can't hear notifications, and I'll go and redo everything, and it'll work for a day, and then it all breaks again. I want audio with my game, can't get that to play. Just nonstop. The candy part cancels it. I like that. I like that. Audio and candy, the devil would offer us candy. Chuck, you leave that nice person alone. Darth Wacko says, nope. If you don't have an ad schedule, then you get pre-roll ads automatically. And my honest opinion, they're horrible because new viewers come in and leave right away. Okay, that's really good feedback, Darth Wacko. I'll find a way to just do the lowest amount of ads, and I'll skip them as often as possible while we're featured on the front page. Although, no. I was going to say maybe having them run when there's that many people in the stream would be beneficial. It ultimately, I don't think it's as beneficial as capturing their attention for a few minutes. So I'll just run the lowest amount possible. That's really good. Let me add that to my notes where I put turn off ads. Reduce ads. To lowest number possible. Wait, what is PIMDIS? What is that? I feel like it's an acronym. And then Chuck just re-lettered it. What are you playing, a word jumble, Chuck? No, not yet. I didn't forget you. She sat. Good sit. Good sit. Math process? Is that like parentheses? I don't know. Decimals? I don't know. I don't even know what it is. But it's that? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we went to Macy's school and met her math teacher, and the math teacher up on the board had there's what do you call the acronym tool where you make a little phrase to remember. That's it. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication. It's like something about Doritos, something eating Doritos, blah, 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 to help you remember it. Yeah. And luckily for me, I remembered those without having to be retaught that thing. And that is one of the things that she struggled with a bit, is she keeps trying to do stuff multiply to the parentheses without doing the stuff in the parentheses first. So we've had to go over that quite a bit. You have so much to do still. We'll have a great stream train no matter what. Yeah, even if I got nothing else done by next weekend, which is not going to be the case, we'd still go hard on this and have a great weekend. But I want to get more done to get prepped. Did you guys see the new Doritos that's coming? The NKD ones without the artificial red dyes and stuff. I'm anxious to try those. I think it's really just going to be a visual thing more than anything else. The taste will be the same. But the bags look really cool. Let me bring them up. Because I'm not a Doritos guy. I will eat them. I like them. But I'm a Cheetos guy for show. Naked Doritos. Yeah, look at this. There's a picture of the bags. They're really cool looking. There's the comparison. On the left is the current version, which will be around for a while, they said. And the right one is the simply... What is that? God, why? I just wanted to look at the photo. Here. This. They look really cool. Oh, well, there it's on the wrong side. The all-white bag with the red for the Cheetos and the all-white bag with the blue for the Doritos. That's really cool looking. This is not like the diet chips that gave everybody the old bathroom runs If they don't stain my fingers orange, or they even actually Dorito, I assume the dyeing of the fingers will just be a slightly lighter color. But as a Cheetos aficionado, I know all too well. Like, I think every bag of Cheetos should come with a plastic pair of tongs. Ooh, the Dynamites are good. I've had those. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, I'll eat a Dorito. I like a nacho cheese or a Cool Ranch, but you put Flamin' Hot Cheetos out, forget it. Get out of here. I'll eat that whole bag easy. I love some, and with the price of chips these days, I ain't paying $4 or $5 for a bag of chips. So forget it. Get out of here. I wait till they put them on sale, and every once in a while, our store will have them like, if you buy 4, they're $1.88. And I'm like, if? How about when I buy 10? Because they keep for a long time. That's the only time I'll buy them, though. Like, it's got to be sub $2.49 or forget it. Oh, yeah, some lime on there? Oh, for real? I done that. That's good. So you're more of a sweets person, Chuck? You like your chocolate? We buy them when they are buy 2, get 3 free. Yeah, well, same idea. If the math works out and they get down below $2.50 a bag. But I ain't paying $4 or $5 for a bag of chips that's half air. Forget you. How are they that expensive? Doritos actually spent a lot of money to try and create an audio filter to mute just the crunch in your mic during gaming. Not sure if they ever got anywhere with it, but I love the idea. Even if it was just a marketing stunt to make you think they were really trying it, genius. But if they were really trying it, kudos. What's up, Buzz King? Baked Lay's with tuna. That is an interesting call out. Odin Pops. First of all, baked Lay's, I don't think I'm much of a fan. With tuna. I've had tuna sandwiches before with potato chip, but I kind of like the Ruffles better. Charles, we are not doing this right now. I have told you that it is not time for dinner yet. 17 minutes. Does not keeping her from doing the tap dance show. Out of here. Out. Good, Charlie. Stay. Air equals some settling of contents may occur during shipping and handling. Yeah, right. Exactly. I swear, there's so much air in there. I mean, what do you think the profit margin on a bag of chips these days? I know there's plenty that they end up throwing away or selling like day olds or whatever, because you watch those guys that work for Frito-Lay or whatever, or if you know one, you get tons of free chips because they take everything that's expired off the shelf, and there's a lot that they end up pitching. But like when a bag of chips goes up on the shelf, their cost on making that can't be more than like 15 cents per bag. It's so cheap, and they want us to pay $4 or $5. Like, forget it. If you heat up Philly cream cheese with Rotel, it's a great dip with Sun Chips. Now that does sound good. I like Philly cream cheese. I like Rotel. I like Sun Chips. All wins. I would prefer a good queso. Darth Wacko, did I already ask you, do y'all have Lupe Tortilla in Dallas? In your area? Have you been to a Lupe Tortilla? If not, change your life. Go get yourself the beef fajitas and start with a margarita and queso at Lupe Tortilla. I took Kelly there 2 years ago when we went back to visit my family for Christmas. And like, there's not too many weeks that go by where one morning she doesn't go, how much do you think airfare is to Houston so we could have Lupe Tortilla today? Y'all making my tummy growl. Between the ads and this chat, I'm about to eat the whole I feel that. Chuck said, when I was a kid, the neighbor was a mailman, and as they had to deliver samples the companies sent, he would always hook us up. Oh, wow, really? So he just had like a big bag of samples. He was supposed to put one in each house, and then he'd stop and give y'all like 20. Oh, I like a good Olive Garden outing. Give me the breadsticks and salad, and then like whatever else. I will eat the hell out of them breadsticks and salad. Majesty Sky. Yo, how are you now? What a cool mailman, right? I want to hang out with that mailman. You know, it is crazy to me. Like, I grew up and lived in Texas most of my life. And we had, of course, Mexican food, but was truly Tex-Mex. And then once you get out of the Houston, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas metroplex that spans thousands of miles. But once you get out of that bubble, forget it. Like, no good Mexican food. I every once in a while I'll find something up here in the Seattle area that's kind of pretty good. We got a place here that's good queso, but the rest of their food is okay. Actually, they have good margaritas too. So that's kind of a win. Kelly and I can go there and just have queso and margaritas. Our mailman only delivered divots in the grass and bills. Oh man, he steer clear of that one. There are some on the Dallas side of the Metroplex. I've never been though, but the fajitas at La Hacienda Ranch are impossible to beat. Now, I'm trying to remember if I've had La Hacienda. I think I have, and they were good. But don't use the word impossible. You haven't had Lupe Tortilla yet. Oh, okay. Now, the margarita thing, they may have it won. But I tell you, I guarantee you that you would be thoroughly impressed with Lupe Tortilla. There's another place in Houston that I can never remember the name of. I'll have to look it up, but it's a family that has a meat market and barbecue joint next to, and this is like in the Rice University area of Houston, next to a Mexican food restaurant. And they have queso with brisket in it. Oh, it is so good. Love it. I used to go visit some family members down there. We would always go there for food, for Mexican food. So good. That's the only place I can think of that gave Lupe Tortilla a run for its money for real. Boba James says, Natasha made a homemade ramen broth, so we had ramen with all the toppings and fixings for dinner. I love ramen. I had not had it until I came up here to the Seattle area, and I really like it. Oh, no, I did not, Whataburger. Whataburger. I did not Walking Miracle. Does Audio Candy know about Whataburger? Oh, Chuck, really? You got, oh, there's such good barbecue in Austin. Ooh, you be set, man. Ben B, what's happening? Thank you. Happy birthday, Sully, and hello, Sun Squad. What's up, Ben B? Thank you so much. So, Audio Candy. Being from Texas, Whataburger is a way of life. I actually have my big metal tumbler here, my Yeti, that looks like the Whataburger cup. But now they're all over the country. But in Texas, that's where it originated, in Corpus Christi. And Whataburger is life. And they're doing a really cool thing now this year, celebrating 75 years of Whataburger, where they have these commemorative cups. Kind of like these, I'm sure they still do it at like ball games and stuff where you get the commemorative cups. But they're doing a thing, kind of a throwback to all the different years and different themes and stuff they had. So like, here's this one from 1950 that shows their original buildings were all an A-frame. So they worked that into their logo. And then they have the little table tents where when you order your food, they give you this little A-frame table tent and they'll know where to bring the food to. Well, this one's got for 75 years of Whataburger. I have a number 5 somewhere that I didn't even steal. People steal them all the time. But somebody sent it to me who knew somebody or was somebody that worked at Whataburger. 75 years and this cool logo. I don't know what the silver and white is. It kind of looks like their bags used to look like, so maybe that's what it's based on. We got a nice fall one there. Thanks to Randy C in the chat who scooped these up for me down in the Houston area and sent them. Got a nice fall themed one there. Got another one with the leaves. I just noticed the leaves start lighter. They start yellow and then work to a darker orange fade all the way around the cup. That's kind of cool. And then a fun Halloween one. Love it. He already got me 3 or 4 other ones that are back up there somewhere. I'm not going to grab them down right now, but I think they're doing like a dozen different ones across the whole. Randy C, I'm not going to drink out of these. Are you insane? I'm gonna put them up and treat them as the collectible they are. Darth Wacko says La Hacienda Ranch is one of the few restaurants that I worked at for a while that I never tired of and still crave. Oh God, what is this garbage? I applied to work at a Lupe Tortilla just so I could figure out the recipe. They were not hiring this gringo to go work at the Lupe Tortilla. Are you a frozen marg or a mixed margarita guy? I can only do frozen. I prefer frozen, and they don't do them up here, which is a problem because it's cold for a chunk of the year. You can occasionally find a frozen margarita, but not very commonly and not very good. I will take frozen every time that I can, but I have had some really good mixed margaritas. In case in point, the place here near where I live, they actually do a really good scratch margarita. Really, really good. Their mix is top notch. The other first three might be better than those, says Randy. They were. I like the one with the stickers all over there. Now, I don't want to have to reach up there. Sorry, I would, but bad day for that. Those are the best memorabilias to have, the ones found by others and blessed to you. I'm very blessed. Since I collect Sully stuff, I have people all the time that are willing to help me out. In fact, Lewis, a friend of ours, just hooked me up with this really cool Sully pin. I probably have a good 25 to 50 different enamel pins with Sully on there. But this one was a super limited edition one. 25 years of pins. Really love that. I don't have a good way to display them, but when the lights are on, and you can see back here, everything from the top down pretty much is Sully stuff. I have hundreds of unique Sully items, including some super unique stuff like, you can't see it real well, but right there is a figure. It's a one of one, made for the creator or the owner of Funko once upon a time. But I have some really cool stuff in there that I've collected over the years, and a lot of it has been like people who knew me that travel, and they go to a park and they're like, message me, do you have this? And then I'll get it for you, and then they'll send it to me, which is awesome. I bought my brother a set of glasses, tumblers, whatever you want to call them, that had vintage Whataburger logos on there. They're really, really cool. Wait, no, I didn't buy them for him. Somebody bought them for him and he showed them to me. I was trying to take credit. But he showed them to me, and they're very, very cool glasses. I thrift shop a lot. My frugal self. I'll keep my eyes. Nice. There you go, Audio Candy. I want to. I just never get out and look. Side note, Eminem and his manager signed a 3-year deal with the Lions to produce the halftime show during the Thanksgiving game. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Jack, can't wait to see that. What year will it start? Probably not till next year, right? Maybe find them some plastic boxes like the ones Pops come in to keep them safe and displayable. That's a good idea. I think if I had a taller... Wait, I had some of these around here. Oh, it's only 6 minutes till the dog gets to eat, and she is not letting me forget it. Oh, will it fit? Come on, no way. I would have never thought that cup would fit in a pop protector. It's just a little too tall and just a little too wide. So close, though. So I need to work with Display Geek and see if he can make me some Whataburger cup protectors. That should be cheap. For sure. Frozen, then you let it melt just for a bit. I can't. I dive right in. I have a Ninja slushie. I can make I've tried that. I tried it with we don't have the slushie. We have the Ninja Freezy. We tried it with that. Never could get a real good margarita out of it. It was okay. I haven't tried the slushie though. Thank you, Audio Candy. I actually have. I have two. I forget which these are called, but they're from IKEA with the glass shelves. So everything on this side is the Sully stuff. And then everything on this side are all pops I got from the Funko NFT program that go floor to ceiling. And those are like 4 deep. Plus, I have 2 more over there. I love those shelves. In the garage, I have 4 more of them because once upon a time I had a room that I could put all these in around the exterior. And it looks so cool. No photos of it. But it did look cool once upon a time. I would love to get all those set up and organized within the house again, but we just don't have the square footage for it. And I've never been one to have the collectibles. I'm not dogging on anybody that does. I've never been one to have the collectibles out in like the common areas, if you will. Like we don't have stuff in the living room that says, "Hey, my husband's a super nerd," and I'm fine with that. I don't mind having it. What I want, Dream World, one day is to have a basement that I can turn into the full collectibles room. I don't think there's anything cooler than seeing those guys that like Top Pops, or we have friends or people that I've seen that have like the Lego displays down in their basement where it's wall to wall cool shelving and the tables out in the center. So freaking cool. I want that one day. Margarita on the rocks with a good reposado or anejo tequila is the way to go. I'm sure it's good. I would prefer a frozen with a shot of grenadine and a high-end tequila. But it was a lot of effort. Yeah, I've collected for many years. My Ninja slushie is my prized possession. I love it. What's your favorite thing to make in there, in the slushie? Where are your Sully Crocs? They should be at the bottom of a burn pile with all the other Crocs. Walking Miracle, I was thinking specifically the leaves one for Matt because of the can. I thought about that. I did think about that, Walking Miracle. That's true. That's a good point. But since he has access to everything leaves, what he really needs is one that has Texas all over it. Stop it right now. You have Sully Crocs. No, I do not own them. They did make them. I cannot stand Crocs. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. Time to close up shop, Sully. Have a great night. I gotta bounce out. All right, Darth Wacko. It's not close up, it's close up. I understand what I said. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, it will be this year. Chuck says it'll be this year next in 2027. Oh, I can't wait to watch that game. That's coming up. That's coming up pretty soon. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Punk says I make Slurpees with Coke syrup so I don't have to go to 7-Eleven all the time, but I'm a pina colada girl. Ooh. I don't think I've ever had a pina colada I really liked. I look at them and I think in my head it's going to taste one way, and then I have it and I'm like, should have had a margarita. No offense to you. If you like pina coladas, you like pina coladas. But yeah, they just don't do it for me. Same with, what's the other drink? There's another frozen drink that's like that. You can't do it. Love me a margarita so much. I like to use lemonade in my slushie. Ooh, I bet that's good. When I was a kid, my mom always had Tupperware. That was such a big thing in that era. And there was these frozen white cups. It was like a core that you took out of essentially a koozie, and you put it in the freezer, and that whole exterior wall froze. You could pour something in the middle, and it would freeze up, and then you would just kind of scrape it off the sides. And we used to put Coke in there and make our own slushies at home, and that was just the best. So you just put it in there, let it sit for a second. That exterior freezer, you just kind of scrape it a little bit with a spoon, and you do that a few times. All of a sudden, you got a full slushie. Man, we thought that was the coolest thing ever. God knows how much plastic I must have ingested scraping the sides of that thing. That would probably explain some things. I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Boo! Boo this man. I'm just kidding. All right. It's 5. I want to hang out and play games, but I know my body is telling me I need to take it easy. So I don't want to forget. We are going to play the box game. I feel like audio needs to see the box game and may even have a chance at getting in on this one, because you know how it goes, first time winners. So let me pull together the makings of the box game and we'll play. This is a Friday tradition on stream for thank you, Odin Pops, for 5 years now. The box game. Let me claim my keys real quick before I forget, because I will forget. You guys know me. It must have just rolled over, huh? There, got it. Okay. The box game is a tradition going back 5 years now. Our friends Ed Pogue and his wife, his betrothed, made me 5 boxes featuring, made me 4 boxes featuring different Sullys. There's box number 1. These are all hand-drawn. Box 2. Box 3. Box 4. How did Audio Candy find you, by the way, and was it a bet they lost? How dare you, sir? I'll just be over here sipping on my Shirley Temple with all this adult table talk. Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with the Shirley Temple either. And box 5 I made to celebrate one of our anniversaries here on stream. But right now, all 5 of these boxes are empty. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you guys some prizes. And then you're going to use your Sully Bucks, which you've all earned by watching the streams, to buy raffle tickets in for a chance to win prizes out of these boxes. So for anybody that's new and anybody that's been here a while, you can do what Randy C just did in the stream and type in !points, POINTS. Everybody that's been here more than 5 minutes will have points, including audio, including Toyful Hearts. Y'all have points, so you're not going to be left out of this game. While you guys are testing, !points in the chat. Do it now so you can see how many points you have. I tell you what, while y'all are doing that, I got eyeballs on me. I gotta go feed my friend over here. I'll be right back and we'll get this whole thing kicked off. But in the meantime, maybe some of our nice folks here in the chat would be willing to donate a few points to Toyful Hearts and to audio to get them more into the game. All right, Chuck. Oh, wow. I cannot tell you how much better I feel after going to the chiropractor to be able to get up and down those stairs. I was having to pull myself up by the railing of the stairs. All right, let me pull together prizes here. Show you guys what you're in for this evening. I've got a mess going here. All right, there's a prize. There's a prize. Wait, where are my Post-its? We've got the... Wait, did we give away the last Priscilla? Yeah, somebody won it, didn't they? They did. So let's go to this one next. Priscilla... Dreams... Wait, oh, that's right. Somebody won it all last time. Somebody won it all last time. That's why it all looks new. I'll explain all that in a minute. Sorry, this is just me thinking out loud. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. At least I had 2 of those. And we're gonna need another prize. Well, God knows I have enough stuff in this room. Let's find something to make the fit. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's going to be a little Funko heavy tonight, but that's okay. That's all right. Move my Stranger Things pop and my markers here. Okay. And I still need to find a couple things for the Priscilla prize pack. That guy cheated. It was Zach Bonifer. Yeah, so we played this game, and I'll tell you in a minute how you can win everything. But we had one of those rare winners. I think it happened 3 times this year where somebody won all the prizes. It does not happen often. We'll do a wallet and an enamel pin for Priscilla along with that. Okay, so here, I showed you guys 5 boxes. We're not in an ad, are we? Okay, we're good. All right, hope everybody's paying attention. I showed you guys 5 boxes. They're currently empty. Now I'm going to show you 5 prizes. Then you're going to buy tickets into this giveaway, and then after 7 minutes, we're going to pick one random winner, and that's going to be our contestant, kind of like a Price is Right game. They're going to pick a box, and they'll get the prize contents of that box, but there are some prizes that will give you a chance to win all the prizes. So starting out of the box, or item 1, we've got this really cool Biddy Pop set. It's a Chase Biddy Pop set, which doesn't mean what I thought it meant, but I scored this at Target, and it's got 4 different Spider-Man Biddy Pops in there. You get that one. There's no bonus prize on that one. You just get the Biddy Pop set. I think those are awesome. So congratulations on that. Then we've got, that's not what I thought it was. Oh, I think I have two here. One second, let me. Funko Lover 30. I love Funko. It's in the name of the thing. I love it. All right, here we've got a couple of bags. Yes, here we got a couple of bags. One contains a regular version, and the other contains a chase version of a keychain that I made as my own exclusive a few years ago that looks like an NES cartridge with the Nerds Unite sticker on there. One has the regular, one has the chase. They're both very limited, but if you get that box with what we'll call the Nerds Unite prize pack, you'll get to pick one or two, and you might get the chase. Prize 3 is a Priscilla prize pack. Our friend Priscilla, known as Valor and Vellum, creator of the Sune, she makes her own exclusives for cons all the time. So we have this awesome wallet that she made for TwitchCon a couple years ago, a little billfold wallet featuring some of her art, as well as one of her exclusive pins from WonderCon that looks like a little Tamagotchi. It does have a little screen in the center that flips. And wait, what's that number? Numbered out of 100 or 150. And you'll get one of her mystery blind bag figures featuring her little, is that Shibui? Little figure there in the blue. You'll get all three of those items. Prize 4, and now we're getting into the bonus game territory. We've got a Groot soda that I got at Marshall's for the whopping price of $5.99. But we got a Groot soda unopened. I've never opened it. I've had very good luck with sodas from Marshall's. If this is the chase, a 1 in 6 chance, if this is the chase, you win all the prizes. You'll get the wallet, you'll get one of the 2 keychains, you'll get the Bitty Pop set, you'll get the figure, you'll get the Tamagotchi pin, you'll get what's in here, you get all that. That's one chance to win it all. The other chance to win it all, I got more than one of these. We've got the Deadpool Bitty Pop with 12 different potential Bitty Pops inside. This is how Zach Bonifer won it the last time. He guessed it was the gold one, and it was. Could we have a second gold one, or will it be something else? Don't know. But the winner who gets the box that has this, if we have one tonight, will tell me which of those 12 it is, and I'll show you another image of it up close when that time comes. If you get it right, you get all the prizes. So you got 2 chances tonight to win it all, to double down on what Zach Bonifer did. I'm going to queue up the giveaway and get it started. Then I will put the Post-it notes in the boxes. If you have any questions, now would be a great time to ask. I will walk you through how to buy the tickets. Don't have to worry about that. But if you have any questions, ask them, and either I or someone else in the chat will be able to help you. The only restriction on all this is I pay for the shipping, right? I'm slow on shipping, 1, but it will get to you. 2, you gotta have a U.S. shipping address. So you can live anywhere in the world, but wherever you live, when the time comes, if you win, you get a Sully delivered to this U.S. shipping address. That could be for a friend of yours. That could be for a reshipper, whatever. I'm just not paying for international shipping. It's a pain in the rear. What's the average wind speed of an unladen swallow? 7. Everyone knows. Why are you even asking? 7. Everybody knows. All right. So we're queuing it up. Each ticket will cost you 10 Sully bucks or points. Again, that's why you need to check your points to know how many you have. So exclamation point points in the chat if you didn't do it a second ago. And the maximum number of tickets you can get is 150. So if you want to max out and spend all your Sully bucks, you absolutely can. That'd be 1,500 Sully bucks. You don't have to do that. You could buy 5 tickets. That'd be 50 Sully bucks. You can buy however many you want. We're going to put 7 minutes on the clock starting now. And you should see the little, yep, right there. So buy your tickets by typing in exclamation point enter, and then the number of tickets you'd like to purchase, or exclamation point tickets, followed by the number of tickets that you like. Yes, thank you, Living Conundrum. I got that. I got that joke. Or you can do what Meat Puppet or Chuck just did, and you can buy the maximum number of tickets. It's your call. Again, everyone who's been here for more than 5 minutes is eligible to participate. And if you're watching and you're confused, if you have questions, please ask them in the chat, and I or somebody else will be able to help you. There you go. You guys have 7 minutes while I load these Post-its. Oh, I got to cut Post-its again. I have a bunch of smaller Post-its out in the garage, too. What a waste. 3, 4. All right, and let's make sure, I haven't seen in a while, our new friend Audio, if you're still here, I want to make sure you can get in. And I want to make sure you can get in. So if y'all have any questions, please put them in the chat. I want to see you entering today for a chance to win. Because I tell you what, beginner's luck is a real thing here. There you go. Thank you for helping out, Simshu. The maximum number of tickets you can get is 150. Remember, it's 10 Sully bucks per ticket. So if you wanted to max out at 150, it cost you 1,500 Sully bucks. Uh-oh, did Audio Candy dip out at the wrong time? Oh, no. I wanted them to play. I wish I could put in a ticket for them, but then we don't necessarily know they would be here when the time came for picking one. Where did the box? Oh, there's Toyful Hearts. Beautiful. So you already have over 1,000 thanks to the generosity of the community. You could buy 100 tickets if you want it, but you certainly don't have to. Find the red marker. Absolutely, it'll be the one hidden in the corner. That's great. Thanks for following. Oh, Falconer is in here to recap the prizes. Thank you, Falconer. How are you, my friend? All right, we've got the Biddy Pop. Let's call it the Spidey Biddy Pop set. Then we've got the... All right, Toyful Hearts got in. Beautiful. Then we got the Nerds Unite NES keychain. Then we've got the Deadpool Biddy Pop. We'll just call it BP. And then we've got the Groot soda. All right, we're getting some people in there. So I don't want to know what post-it goes in what box. I put them all down here on the table and I kind of shuffle them up and I don't look to see. I've become a pro at putting them in the boxes without looking at them because I love the surprise too. I don't want to ruin it. Okay. So I'll load these up. One post-it per box. The post-its probably will fall. That's just how it goes. Zach Bonner for getting the max. He wants to double up. 2025 Thanksgiving halftime show will be Reba McEntire and Eminem. Really? That is insane and amazing. I love it. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Eminem could make it work. Even if you were kidding, I think he could make it work. Yeah, I started the ticks. Yep, I see them popping up here. Sorry, I'll put them where you guys can see them for a minute. They changed the system, so you can't see. It's behind the chat right now. Let me push it over. Oh, wow, everything's in the wrong spot. Yeah, you can see them behind. Wait, is that a raid or something? Hype Train, St. Keith. Hey, Sports Technology Keith with the gifted subs. Thank you, Sports Technology Keith. Let me see if I can read this. It's kind of got it all jumbled there. Wow, thank you so much, Sports Technology Keith. Those go to Audnar, Buzz King, Uga, my brother, and Tim Manuel Miranda. Thank you very much, Sports Technology Keith. I appreciate you. If Eminem is attacked by a graboid and Reba shoots it with an elephant gun. Oh, man. Did you guys know? I just dropped this nugget of truth the other day in somebody else's conversation that they made a Tremors show pilot episode with Kevin Bacon a few years ago. And Amazon elected not to pick up the show. I think that is a travesty. I think it would have been amazing. And then instead, Reba's got a new comedy. What if Reba had come back in that one? Is Tim Manuel Miranda here? Hey, what's up, Tim Manuel Miranda? How you doing? I just mumbled right through your name. All right, let's do another look at the prizes. We are doing the box game right now. You have a chance to buy your tickets in. We got 25 people, pretty good for a Friday. 2,017 tickets have been purchased already. You can buy your tickets using your Sully Bucks. If you don't know how many Sully Bucks you have, you simply type exclamation point points into the chat. You can buy anywhere from 1 to 150 tickets by typing in exclamation point enter, followed by the number of tickets you would like to purchase. Each ticket is 10 Sully Bucks. First up, we got a Bitty Pop 4-pack there. Marvel Chase set featuring different versions of Spidey. Never been opened before. Got that at a Target. Second prize, we've got a Priscilla prize pack featuring a TwitchCon exclusive wallet, a WonderCon exclusive Tamagotchi style pin, and one of her awesome little resin mystery blind bag figures, a blue Shibui. We've got a Nerd Unite keychain. I have a couple of these left. I made these as an exclusive for DesignerCon a few years ago. One bag is a regular, one bag is a chase. You'll tell me which one you want. We'll see. You'll tell me which bag you want. We'll see which one you get. Prize 4 is a Groot soda, never been opened before. Hey, Sith or Jedi with 18 months. Thank you for the sub. We've got a Groot soda, potential chase inside. It's never been opened, still sealed. I don't cheat. And if you get the chase, you get all the prizes. One of the 2 keychains, not both of them. And then finally, we got a Deadpool Bitty Pop. This is how Zach Bonifer won it all last time. 12 potential options there. You'll tell me which one you think it is, and if you're right, you win all of the prizes. We have already gone past the 7-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and go to 8 minutes. I've got 20 seconds left to buy your tickets. I will count down from 10. Thank you again for those gifted subs. I appreciate you, Sports Technology Keith. 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the giveaway. 28 people bought a total of 2,173 tickets. Let's get a drum roll in the chat and on the screen. I'm going to pick the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winner is Benjamin B. Ben B won on a 7% chance, and he is my contestant. Ben B, you've seen it. You've done it, I think. Which of the 5 boxes would you like? And we will get this game underway. Benjamin B. The dog is very confused by the way I'm acting right now. It's rigged, says Ben B. You won. It's a good rigged. Box 2, PPP, Pretty Please. That's the Priscilla prize pack. Ben B knows his way around the box game. That's box 2, so we could just spin that and we could open it up and show you your prize, but that's not how we do it here. I'm going to set this bad boy to the side in a non-cheating area so you see where it's at the whole time. It's going to stay right up there while we go through all the other prizes you did not win. Starting with box 5. This is the first prize you did not win. We don't want to see a Priscilla prize pack. There you go. I drew on the wrong side of the box for that one. And the post-it did fall, adding to the drama. The Nerds Unite NES keychain. You will not be winning unless you win all the prizes. There's still a chance. All right, next up. How about we go to box 1? Another prize you did not win. Box number 1, you did not win the Spidey Bitty Pop set. So you still have a chance at the Priscilla prize pack, the PPP as you call it, the Deadpool Bitty Pop, or the Groot soda. 2 of 3 give you a chance to win it all. We got boxes 3 and 4. I always say go for box 3. You weirdly chose box 2. So let's go to box 4, another prize you did not win. You did not win the Deadpool Bitty Pop. So not only do you have a 50-50 chance of getting the PPP, you have a 50-50 chance of getting the Groot with a 1 in 6 chance of winning all the prizes. It comes down to box 3 and box 2. There's only a 50-50 shot now. Let's just go straight to the item you did win. Out of box 2, give that a Kelly patented spin. Box 2, your prize, should you choose to accept it, and you're going to because you don't really have a choice, is He got it. He got the Priscilla prize pack, the PPP, just like he wanted. Congratulations. That's amazing. You got the PPP just as you had hoped. I offered no swaps, and just to prove that nothing is crazy, there is the Groot soda. There was no shenanigans. You got the prize you wanted, even though you didn't pick the very obvious box 3. It definitely does not work out to be box 3 every time. Congratulations, you're going to be getting the amazing TwitchCon wallet. That was limited, and I think came in a sleeve. I'll see if I can find it. You will get this awesome Tamagotchi-inspired, come on, focus, WonderCon exclusive pin that is number, I think it says 100 out of 150. Our dog fell down the stairs. She does it all the time. And you will get the awesome Shabui minifigure. That's really, really cool. You're getting all of it. Wait, what did Ben B say? Wait. Been trying to get one for Simshu since forever. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let me get a box put together and put this all in it. I don't want to get it mixed up or lose it. I am definitely behind on box game shipping right now, but I have everything set aside and named properly so I can get everybody their prizes. I will try to get those out very soon, probably right after Extra Life when I'm doing all the other shipping. That she does it all the time is crucial, says what? Don't make a joke out of this. If Chuck's here, he will. But the doc told me not to bend over. Not the way most people do it. I can't bend at the waist. I have to like crouch, like squat down. So I'm being very careful. Shabooey! Swim Dodgeman says, Misty, my 60 tickets failed us. And well, there is always another time. This is correct. All right. There, and then right on here. Now, Ben B, if you want to speed this process up, you can go over to Twitter and send me a whisper, a direct message. Even if you think I have your shipping info from like 40 other forms, I just like to verify that I got the right info. So if you could just go over to Twitter and send me first and last name, shipping address, the whole thing. You know how it goes. S113. I should know that by now. All right, got it in the box, ready to be shipped. Dr. Bendover. Yes, that one. Deny. No, Chuck, I knew you'd do it. Charles. Okay. It's been a great stream, guys. I thank you all for the generosity, everybody that came by, the gifted subs. But I think I need to go rest the back as best I can. So I'm going to do that. One of my next things I got to get done is to get you guys all the NFTs from Tuesday. Funko Lover 30, Ben B won the Priscilla prize pack. So he got a exclusive wallet, a keychain, pin, and that looks like a Tamagotchi, and one of the minifigures. But anyway, I'll be getting the NFTs out to you guys, and I'll be prepping for next week with the auctions, the sticker info, just tons of stuff to do, right? But I got to go rest it up tonight, and then tomorrow's my birthday, and then I don't have BioFreeze, thank you, Misty, but I do have some icy hot ones Kelly got me. I'll probably get one of those on. I know they're helpful. So yeah, I'll probably do that here next. I'll probably put one of those on to help me get ready for bedtime later. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on my birthday stream celebration. I appreciate you. I'm going to look for somebody to raid over to, so don't jump out just yet. Welcome to our new friends, Toyful Hearts, and to Audio Candy for coming by. I'm bummed Audio Candy didn't get in on the box game, but I have a feeling we're going to be friends for a while. Let's see. Captain Degen is live. This guy cracks me up. Let's see who else is on, though. Let's just make sure we look at the options. I think so far he's the leader. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Captain Degen. Not always family friendly, but very funny. And it looks like he's doing some crazy cooking. Captain Griswold. He's cooking. Oh, man, this guy. He is a trip. Thank you so much, Mindy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cutie Beck. Yeah, we'll go to Chili's. We're going to go to Chili's for fucking miracle, right? Thank you so much, Simshu. Thank you, Cutie Beck. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. Let's get this raid going on. First, I'm going to add points to everybody to make sure you got some more Sully bucks to reload after tonight. Let's get everybody 100. Good, and it was good if you didn't skip out on me early, because now we can take 51 people, or whatever number Twitch comes up with, over to raid Captain Degen. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you all. I really, really do. Remember to wash your hands, check in on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay. And above all else, most importantly, Nerds Unite. Drop into Captain Degen with your hashtag Sully Raid and your Nerds Unite emotes, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye, everybody. Unmute. Well, refresh. Why don't I hear it? Is it muted? Oh, the tab's muted.
Dang, Sully! I don't remember if I put garlic on, but we're gonna put more. I don't remember if I put this either, but we're gonna put more.
Hashtag Sully Raid.
Damn, bro, what's good with you, brother? Appreciate that raid, my guy.
CS Sully Ariel, who's CS Sully Ariel, who's CS Sully Ariel, who's CS Sully Ariel, who's 121.
What's up, brother?
Hashtag Sully Raid, hashtag Nerd
Fucking Sully
Unite.
coming in stronger than a mariachi band. I don't know what that means.
Midnight Twin, thank you for following.
Yo, thank you for following, yo. We've kind of had an all-day Christmas theme going on. This is our dinner, and then we're gonna finish up our Christmas decorations in the man cave. One's in the chat if you want to see the Christmas lights we got put up so far. We're only like 20% there, because we're gonna put so many Christmas lights. It's gonna be better than Griswold himself. So we're getting there. One's in the chat if you like it, check it out. So you want to see what I got so far?
Hey brother. CS Sully.
You're gonna love it, dude.
CS Sully.
Check it out, bro. I'll go show you real quick. Man, I really appreciate that. Ah, 4% battery.
Zach Bonifer says, Dominatrix, CS.
Not dominatrix, bro. I'm a fucking nacho.
CS Sully says, 130__bot says, excellent husband, thank you for following.
Yeah, so right now we got our cooking channel going on, and then we're gonna do Christmas in our man cave. I got the outside. We've been doing outside lights all day. We didn't even fall off the roof. That was pretty impressive.
CS Sully.
Oh yeah, we got meat going on.
Zach Bonifer.
Every time people say dominatrix, it reminds me of that movie, People Under the Stairs.
Oh, I was like...
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's old.
Have you guys seen that? That movie was crazy, dude.
CS Sully says, didn't even fall off the roof. Well,
Yeah. Dude, Sully, wait till you see